fuck watches it?
Anime trap house, Shimonette about to put the mask out. Anime trap house, JoJo shit, we stand out. Anime trap shit, hoes on tap in the bag, piss. Anime trap shit.
So,
Dude,
welcome
to
the
Anime
Trap
House.
where,
We
like,
big
milking
cows
and
feet
or
butts.
now
I'm
just
saying
the
only
thing
to
want
is
honkers
in
any
face.
Cody.
Are we still going?
I don't know how long this is gonna go.
Ink
is
big
pens.
Jesus.
Okay, I fucking hate. I hate.
What happened was Justin forgot to write an intro.
Cody is big ink Jesus. I don't know what else you want me to say. Like,
Big ink Jesus. It's
Big
easy.
Ink Jesus.
Anyway, after that beautiful intro, I want to welcome you guys back to the Anime Trap House. We're doing it after hours tonight. All right, it's 9:13. All right, we're some
Right.
late boys.
This is
We
the
got
Adult Swim.
late energy. All right,
Yeah.
So
This is a
okay,
late night
before this,
ghost
Cody's
to
gonna
ghost.
splice in that like community pool cut that they always did with Adult Swim. That's when you
Yeah.
know the good shit's coming on.
That's
all
when
right,
you know.
that's
Yeah.
when you know you're gonna get some Rangiku
Yeah,
fucking
that's when you know you
titties
might
at night.
get
dude.
some-
dude.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing that. I'm not doing that.
That was dude, Justin. Like you
Yeah.
just hit me with the generational gap between us. That the Adult Swim for you was Bleach. Adult Swim for us was like home movies.
I know,
I
right?
also like home movies a lot, but that was when I was like young and didn't understand it.
I-
still
But I love
don't
H. John
understand it.
Benjamin.
I hated home movies.
I
I'll
did
be
not like
honest.
home movies, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I did not.
It's like it felt like I should like it, but
Yeah.
it was just so boring.
Like when I sat down and actually like watched it, I was like, this is kind of good, but like the animation just fucking
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was bad.
so gross.
Yeah,
It was offensive to the senses.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get it. I'm your host, Justin, the Foot Dripper Flory.
Well.
With me are my slits. We got Harris, the hair mower con. We got Kyle, the Kylo Ren Ramsey.
Nice.
And we got Cody, the Cryo Chambers.
Nice.
Hey,
Cryo chambers. That's a good one, dude.
that's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Idiot.
Somebody in chat said all praise, all praise Big Ink Pen or all praise Big Ink Jesus down at the skin store.
There you go, dude.
That's it. That's what we're going
It's
for.
easy,
You know,
dude.
I like Ink Jesus.
If that's
a
the only
lot.
good thing that comes out of the intro that like
That's
I fumbled
it.
my way through, that's it. We did
That
it.
was awful. You both suck at making stories.
It's hard, man.
What
like
made it so bad is the degree of pause between. You
Yeah.
guys didn't have any words set up in your brain.
no,
Nothing.
no.
Nothing
I
at
was-
all.
That
we started fine.
conversation,
Like every
conversation
like
was
I
on
would say
dial-up.
Shut the fuck up,
Look.
Kyle. Me and you right now. Let's go.
Okay, Pink.
Molly.
Yeah, okay, get out of here.
First word he
God.
goes. Molly. Get the fuck out of here.
Pink.
Get the fuck out.
I
Molly.
No,
The
there
problem
not
was
that
in
big
my
of a
head.
Delay.
It was bad. It was a bad delay. Like I had some bad ones for
It
sure.
started
I'll
with
definitely pick.
Pink.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Okay,
You
were so confident. You said, Kyle, say
Right.
anything, all right?
Right.
Say anything. And then
Right.
he hits you with pink,
Right.
and you're like,
My
fucking
pause
embarrassed
was
yourself on
nothing-
that one, dude.
Nothing like your two.
You
at
could have
all.
gotten at least 3 Tim the Toolman Taylor calls into that bitch.
We'll play it.
Yeah.
We're gonna hear it on the
Fucking
fucking podcast, bro. Ours was so much better, and it was one.
we
word.
started
had
off hot,
one.
okay? We
No, you
started
didn't.
off hot.
No,
We
you
were
didn't.
going. We were
No, you
snapping.
weren't.
The problem was like I had a sentence in mind, and then like
So
I
you
would say the
can't
word
do that.
and then, right,
Yeah,
and then he
you
like,
can't do
and then
that.
I was like, okay, I need to make a new sentence now. I'm
Yep.
fucking
You
stupid.
think
Yep.
we see the future? Like, what do you
Just gotta
say?
roll with
Like,
punches,
what are
you know?
Yeah,
You know?
I have narcissistic tendencies, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
I know the future because I make the future.
His sentence is the right sentence. I
Right.
fucked it up.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
And you're just gonna give
He's
it
gonna
to
have
him.
an hour-long
just gonna give
conversation
it to
talking
him.
about how you fucked that up.
Hey, look, I am a benevolent God. All right, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
I want to die.
It's fine.
I can feel it. This is one that, like, this happens every time we fucking hate what we watched.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just talk about literally anything else.
Anything else?
Yeah. But who knows if we're all going to hate this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
who
mean,
knows? Who knows?
We really don't know. I mean,
don't
honestly,
know.
only good things can be said about an anime like this.
Yeah.
Honestly.
With the
So-
title? Yeah.
Yeah. Catch the show live every Thursday at whenever we feel like-ish over at twitch.tv/The Anime Trap House. If you can't make the live stream, then check it out on YouTube or your favorite podcast service.
I like how we put it on them. If you can't make it,
If you can't make to whenever the fuck we feel like ish, not my
Yeah.
problem, dude.
Right.
Figure
like,
it the fuck
get some more
out.
dedication. Like,
Yeah.
be more
If,
dedicated.
if any of us can't make it,
Yeah.
it's Thursday. What are you doing anyway?
yeah.
Well, you're not gonna sit on Twitch and hit F5 for 12 hours, and you're not a fan. You're not a real fan, dude.
Grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a job.
Read a
and
book until we're going live. Then
dude,
watch
I'm
us.
shook that there's people there right now.
Yeah. Seriously, there's a decent amount too. If you like the dumb shit we say and want even more content, then come check out our Patreon at patreon.com/anime trap house, just like our Patreon producers, Chris Purdue, Darth Slays, and our D-Gen royalty. Coming up, Elias.
Nice.
I'm assuming that's how you say it.
Yeah.
Elias.
Elias.
Elias. dude.
Yes.
More like
Hell
yes. Yas right in my mouth, dude.
Yeah.
What position are we gonna give him in the trap house degenerate royalty? What's he gonna be? He obviously can't be the king or queen because you know what I'm saying. We already got, you know what I'm saying. I'm rocking the 3 chains, you feel me, of the trap houses. So like we can't
Yeah, like a
have-
queen.
like
you
a
know?
queen,
Like you fucking
exactly.
queened
I'm
it
the
up,
queen.
dude. Yeah.
Right.
You're the Freddie Mercury of the
Yeah.
group.
Could be like
Queen-
I'm the prisoner in
be
the
like-
in the gallows.
He's
and
pretty much
I'm
the
getting
puri-puri
you know, those
prisoner.
medieval torture things where they set you on top and it's
The wooden horse. Yep.
Yeah, dude. What
I'm
about
on
the one
that.
that pulls you into pieces?
That works too.
could be like a 4. You know, 'cause there's king, queen, jack, ace, and then there's
Right.
like 4 and 3 and
All right, he'll be the 2. He'll be the 2 of clubs.
Yeah.
yeah.
Shout out to Elias, the
Or
2
like
of clubs, dude.
chubs.
Yes,
Fucked up.
2 of chubs, dude. You got a fat dick, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Come be a part of our community on Discord or in our Facebook group because we just want to talk to you guys. If you're watching on Twitch, which some people are, the links are directly below, or for anywhere else, they're in the show notes. So what are we watching? Or what did we already watch? The world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. What I don't understand is why these isekais change the formula of how to title a show, all right? So, you know with books, all right, you have the title on the front and then you have the light description on the back. They reversed it, all
They
right?
know.
They're
Yeah.
putting the
Make that
entire
bitch
description.
verbose.
Yeah. We want to know what they're getting themselves into.
The
Yeah.
problem I feel like is that because they all are like so closely named, and like when like someone asks me like what are you watching, I'm like, that time I assassinated and got reincarnated. No, hold on. Like I'm just like mixing them all together,
Like-
trying to remember the fucking
Like
name.
back in my day, it was just called like Yu Yu Hakusho.
yeah,
That's it.
You figure it out.
Bleach.
Bleach.
Simple.
Boom.
Wasn't even about cleaning supplies.
Right.
Trigun. You're like, where's the 3 guns?
Yeah.
Naruto.
Naruto.
Easy.
What's that? That's not even
Naruto.
his name, dude. His name is Naruto. Naruto, dude. I don't fucking know. That's the name of the show.
Naruto,
Figure it out. I don't give a shit. Now you
Cowboy
got, like,
Bebop. What's a bebop?
Yeah, now you
Yeah.
got, like,
Bebop.
Sushi
dude, the
Chef
Bebop
uses
was
a
the intro,
screwdriver
dude.
one
Don't
time and
lie.
accidentally puts it into a light switch, and then the light switch killed him. But then before he died, he found a rat in the ground, and then he picked it up, and then he got reincarnated into another world as a rat-loving guy who also likes to cook too, because he uses sushi chef in the one world, and he's also a carpenter because he has a screwdriver, and then he uses a screwdriver in the new world. But then after he does that in the new world, he dies in the new world that he got reincarnated into, and then he get reincarnated into a new world as an assassin.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, but our intro sucked. That's fine. Yeah.
At least mine was fluid. You fucking
you're one person.
Because you pausing ass bitch.
ain't ever seen them play King of the Hill. I'm just saying.
Pausing ass bitch, dude.
Ass bitch.
When did this come out? October 2021. Who was it written by? Katsuhiko Takayama. Who's the studio? Silverlink and Studio Palette. Don't know why there's two.
Where can you watch it? Boom.
Where can you watch it? I didn't add that.
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll or Funimation, I think also.
Crunchyroll.
I mean, they're the same thing now, so it doesn't matter. You're an idiot.
Why would you?
Crunchimation.
Crunchimation.
So, yep. Let's get to the doper chokes. I'll go first since I suggested this anime, and from the bottom of my heart, I apologize
Yep.
to my fellow podcastees,
Mm-hmm.
to the audience, to my family when they eventually find out that I do a podcast and have to listen to this. I
should've-
apologize.
You should have apologized to them a long time ago, bud. Probably around the time you started saying stuff like, yeah, you're going to fuck that dead raccoon. Remember that?
Look, man.
I did not say that. Okay, I said I was going to use it as a butt plug.
Yeah, you said it was
Thank you very
fuckable.
it was gonna fuck him, you idiot.
Yeah,
Oh, yep.
yeah.
Better.
Grow up.
Family's all on board with that one.
Grow up.
They'd understand. Repurposing is recycling, dude. He's trying to stay green, you fucking
Upcycling,
idiot.
Yeah.
Upcycle a dead raccoon by
Yeah.
using it as a butt plug, dude.
Yeah, I want to upcycle it into my anus.
Yeah. Come on, dude.
Sure, man.
It's insane to me, dude.
Grow up. This is a real world, all right?
Right. You don't understand upcycling, dude. You got fucking 3 chains and shit. Forgot where you came from.
So the pros of this show,
Yeah.
and then the cons are the dialogue is fucking dumb. The characters suck. The world is boring as fuck. Okay. I know other shows are guilty of this, but they literally threw in 10 words into an isekai generating AI. Okay.
Yeah.
They pressed a button and it spat out this. And then they looked at it and they said, I don't think there's quite enough grooming, pedophilia, and bad dialogue in this. Let's just throw some of that in there. Okay. I think that's good.
Yeah.
This was
like
horrible.
They're like Aristocrat. What about
Yeah.
what about 13-year? What about 12-year-olds? What about 10-year-olds?
Yeah.
7-year-olds?
Yeah.
Just fuck them all, dude.
Yep.
Who cares?
Yeah. Yep. This is one of the worst things I've ever watched in my life. This gets the easiest ropest rope. It's terrible. There's nothing good about this. This whoever wrote this should feel bad that they forced this upon humanity. The fact that anybody can possibly stumble across this
I hate that
should be a
animators had to
crime.
waste their fucking time on it. You know,
Yeah.
I hate that people had to voice these lines. I hate everything about this.
Yeah. Do you know what really makes me mad? All right. Watching on Crunchyroll, and first of all, every episode has its own rating. I did not see a rating below 4.5 stars
Yeah.
Fucking
the
kill
entire
yourself.
time. And then I'm a masochist apparently because I like reading them, and the amount of people that are like, this is the best anime ever. And I'm like, who are you?
feel
I
like-
need to meet you.
No matter what anime comes out, there's gonna be those people. There's people like that for High Rise. There's people like that for Tanya. I don't get it. Like,
It's
what else
insane.
have you ever watched?
You passed
the
over
thing is,
Beastars, but I'll forgive
the
you.
thing is, with Tanya, I can't knock it. I would say they had the most interesting take on an isekai that I've seen. Like, I didn't watch any of the ones that you guys watched before I was on the podcast, but compared to this, holy shit, I'd watch Tanya 10 times over this. At least the world was relatively interesting. I mean, I enjoyed it enough, but this, they literally copied everything from fucking Konosuba. Everything in the show was copied from Konosuba. It was, except for the protagonist. That's like, it's so
Yeah,
bad.
they somehow made him more boring.
hate it.
Like, he's so
Yeah.
boring.
Yeah. It's so bad. I hate it. I can't even talk about it. Oh, one more thing. I went on my anime list because again, I just wanted to read reviews. I read a 10-star review. Okay.
Oh, do you got it?
No, I don't, but I remember it because they gave it a 10-star review. They said, this does the job. They changed the protagonist from a normal isekai, and I was okay with this anime. You gave it 10 stars. Do you know how ratings work? Are you an idiot? Why do you get to have a computer? Why do you get to have internet access?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like people
Like-
giving 1 stars to places they haven't been to. You're like,
Yeah. Like, dude. Like,
Yeah, so for the other ratings, Crunchyroll, it's a 4.3 out of 5. We're on IMDb, it's 7.4 out of 10, and on Anime List, it's 7.4 out of 10.
insane.
And to people that need it spelled out, 5 should be the medium. You know?
Yep. 5
That
should
should
be the
be-
mid. This is the most bad mid. This should be a 4. Easy 4.
This should be dude, this should be a 1. This should be a 2.
No, I in our opinion, but I'm saying like as a whole,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
everybody,
Yeah.
people that
Yeah,
really like it, and
everybody's-
people that really don't
People
like
should,
it.
Yeah, I should easily, if I believed in the world and looked it up, I would like to see a 3.7, you know?
I'd be okay with the 4.5.
Yep. All right, Harris, give it to me.
Look.
Don't do it, Jim.
Look,
Dude,
Don't do
somebody
it.
else
Look,
put your hoodie up.
just listen
If-
for a
no.
second.
No,
Okay. This is not good. I can't. I will not defend
Oh, there's gonna be a butt.
that overall. This is not good.
God.
But
Yep.
damn, there was
okay.
some hard parts here. There's some. Yo, when he's like
what?
when the one girl's tied up and she's like crying and stuff, and he's like, I cut your hand off. You ain't gonna feel that shit. And she's like, I swear to God, I'll burn your whole life down. He's like, yeah, maybe in the next life. And he throws a knife in her eye, dude. Come on,
It's just
Slow.
like a
No, that was so
4-year-old
bad.
wrote that, dude.
slow.
That
up.
is the
yeah, no, for sure. But like, yo, like the edge, you know,
No,
right
dude.
in there.
No.
It got me, dude. It took me
I like
back.
it. I
No.
like
It took me back.
but
It took me
holy
back. Let me
cow,
tell you
this-
where it took me back to. It took me back to when I was watching like the original Naruto and Sasuke sitting there and they're introducing themselves and he's like, I hate everything. I don't particularly like anything. And I was like, yeah, dude, right here. Yo, dude, you got me. You got me all
Did
up
they
in that.
follow me around?
They
and base
fucking dude. They
this character
like,
on me?
this character was like it oh dude, it's not good. It's not good. I can't even tell you it's good, but like there was a couple moments that I was like, yo, is this about to be good? And then it wasn't, you know? And then
There was one thing in this entire anime, the 6 episodes so far, that I was like, that's pretty cool. And that's when he gave himself fucking metal arms.
yeah.
I was like, That's
Like
cool.
I like the system of
And
like
it was so stupid with him like doing this like Sherlock shit. That's a
Yeah.
concussion.
yeah, that was a lot.
Like, dude, it's
That was a lot.
wolf, and he's
I
like,
was like,
sadly, that's not a fatal blow. You're like, yeah, you kicked him. I don't know what to fucking.
You know,
This one I crushed its brain. Whatever, dude.
Right.
No big deal.
There was one
Crushed
where it
skull.
was like,
Instant
there's
death.
one's like, that's an
all
instant
right,
death.
bro,
I'm like,
like,
that's not an instant death, dude. I
just a
don't know.
lot.
You barely
You're doing
touched
too
it.
much. You know, like the whole like when he's first an assassin and he's like, you know, doing the whole thing with the girl and he's like, oh look, you fucking, what are you gonna do? I
Dude,
put-
that
put the
shit
gun-"
was so fucking dumb.
That was like that was like
Oh.
okay. If I was 12 years old and had never watched anything but like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and I watched this, I'd be like, yo, hold on, that's fire. But like,
You know
I'm a
that dumb meme?
32-year-old man.
You know that dumb meme of the people holding guns behind each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's another one of the gun. It felt like that scene, but somehow even stupider.
Yeah.
This felt like two writers wrote it, and they were each trying to out big brain the other writer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
well,
each
then I
one
hold
was
my
saying
gun.
one word. And they were
Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty
No,
much.
we made this comparison before. It's like a
Pink?
little kid making a story. He's like,
Yeah.
and then he holds the gun up to her, but he doesn't really kill her because he's trying to teach her not to trust anybody. And then he lays down. So then she grabs the gun and says, why are you going to trust me now? And he's like, I didn't. And then he drops all the bullets from the gun that he just handed to her. I fucking
like-
hate it.
But like, see again, dude. Like, even in every episode, there was at least one thing that was like, that's pretty dope. Like in the first
But-
episode, dude, he's on a plane and they're like, "Yo, the plane's been hijacked. We're blowing that shit up." I'm like, that's a dope intro to an isekai. That's a good one. That's
if
a
they
good
did it, the situation itself sounds okay, but
Yeah.
literally the second it happened, he's like, the organization is
one. No, yeah,
killing me.
execution's
really?
horrible. Execution's
you- like-
horrible.
Yeah,
Like, I love the magic system though, where it's he has to think of it on like a molecular level and then do the whole
Yeah.
Zatanna thing and, then say it
and the
backwards
fact
or
like
whatever.
the attributes that he chose in the beginning,
Yeah.
those were cool. Like
Yeah.
the whole like spell weaver, where
Yeah.
like he's basically a scribe that
Right.
can make spells.
I'm in.
Yeah,
Keep me in.
But even then, like like he had a set of skills, but he was not a molecular physicist.
Yeah.
He was not a world-class chef.
Yeah, they just
was
just made this dude like the best thing of all time for everything.
which you can
Which is
do that
fine. Yeah.
if you explain it. But
Yeah,
like,
give him some
There's
type
no
of
reason. There's no reason for a fucking random assassin to know the exact components of gold. Like, what in the actual fuck are you doing?
I'm gonna kind of blame the American education system on that one. I feel like
yeah.
most
Yeah, okay.
places kind of know.
Yeah,
You know?
we all know.
Like, I feel like most places would know the atomic number of it and be like, yeah, it's this many protons and electrons and we're good. We cook it
No,
up.
they had the weight and everything. Like,
I mean,
You cook it up.
depending on like his education in the organization,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Those are
guess.
things I could kind of overlook.
You can
right?
stretch it.
Yeah.
to
I mean, like
give him
as a
that,
kid,
but-
right? Like his dad
but
too
then he
was like
becomes a
out there
mechanical
teaching us shit.
engineer making cannons and shit. I'm like, okay, dude, you're like,
That was a lot. That one was a lot. I'm like, now you just doing it, you know?
yeah,
Like you're not Edward Elric. Like shut the
right.
fuck up.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Like,
You're
ain't-
not.
that ain't
You
you.
didn't see the fucking gate, dude.
What
Right.
did you even sacrifice?
You don't fucking
for
gate,
this?
bro. Like you don't
Yeah,
know.
dude.
But like, you know, I can't give it a rope is rope.
Yeah, you can.
I can't give it a rope. Like, I gotta give it a choke because there was some stuff here that I was like, this is kind of cool. A lot of bad. Dub is awful. Like I tried 3 different times to find a subversion because I was like, dude, this is really not good.
Yeah.
It's aggressively not good. Like
Mhm.
it's like really just not good. I can't even think of a metaphor because I'm just mad about how not good it was.
Yeah.
But there was stuff that I was like, this is all right, you know. I get it. You guys gotta understand too about anime ratings is people who like anime will watch this and be like, it's an anime 7. It's not like movies that people go see because of like a job or because they think it looks good, right? And then they go and they're like, I just spent 2 hours of my life and I hate this. 2, 1.
This
Like
is
anime fans will literally be like, there was animation on the screen, 7. We're good.
this is one of those animes that like I would have a conversation with someone and they're like, "Ah, dude, this is dope. You gotta watch it." 100%, like, God, it was so great. But like what they did was they watched it one night.
Yeah.
Never thought about it again.
Yeah.
Someone brought it up. They're like, "I know that name. It was
Right.
great."
This is definitely one of those anime that like I'd be bored, watch all of it, and then someone said something, I'd be like, it's fine. Like that's really what I would think of it if I just watched it all one day and didn't think about it. Didn't have to think about it with a critical lens or anything. Just be like, it's fine. Whatever. Shake it off. Move on.
I would not finish this.
I feel like I don't even have a critical lens. Like I just watch shit and I'm like, am I having a good time? Is this really fucking stupid? And that's when I decide if it's good or not.
Right. And that's the thing. Like it wasn't, I don't know. I didn't hate watching it. I was just like, it was on and I was like, okay, like this fine. It's just anime shit. Like, but like that to me means it's not good. That it was nothing in this brought me into the world. Like, I was so detached from it that it was like, what
mean,
want to do? What want me to do?
maybe if we had some palate cleansers, you know, some animes that maybe weren't that good.
Yeah.
But boy oh boy, this year so far, we've had some bangers.
Yeah.
And
Right.
And then
this
to be
one-
served this hot piece of garbage.
Right.
Just
It's just, you know, but like,
This ain't it.
you know, it's whatever, dude. It's just anime shit. Like, but the whole time I watched this was one of those moments of like, who is this for? You know, like it's not.
It's for 13-year-olds.
It's
No.
not an action, but it's not
for
like
15-year-old
it's not
boys.
doing anything like good. It's not doing any one thing. It's like Tanya. There's like a lot of good ideas, but like not expounding on them enough and just doing too much.
it's very much for 15-year-old boys.
Like they just don't have attention spans. And they're
That
just like,
no, like
"Screw
they
daddy."
they
I
want
think any
that-
boy that's going through puberty.
Yeah,
and-
it's literally specifically for
Power
the kid
fantasy.
who wants power fantasy, who wants to be the hero, but also is a fucking sociopath.
yeah.
Like it's a very specific type of person
right.
who just doesn't have the emotional maturity to realize how fucked up everything is. They're like it's like the exact age range where you think like tricking into sex is a viable
Yeah.
option,
Right.
you know?
Like if we
Got ya.
if we stopped at like episode 5, right? I'd be like, you know what? This ain't that bad. But like, dude, that 6th episode was like
buckle up.
I literally could not understand what happened that led us down that path.
Yeah, it was just they just dropped you into it. They're like normal, hot garbage and rape, and you're like, yeah, dude,
I stopped-
what's happened?
Why?
I stopped like 2/3 of the way through that episode to make sure I was watching the right fucking
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, is this a redo of Healer? What the fuck am I
It was
watching?
just such a like.
See, and that's the thing, because it's the same writer.
Well, there you go.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
me. I didn't know
It's a-
that.
Yep.
There's a problem.
Yep.
Like someone
has
needs to get this
issues.
guy.
Yeah. Get him off the
Yeah.
street because they're always
But see, and that's
Do not give
okay.
him credit.
The
for
thing
these
is,
things.
with episode 6, the thing is, those subjects have their place.
Yes.
Okay, because it's not bad to shed light on those things because it does happen in real life. But this ain't the anime to do it, okay? In episode 6, when everything else has been relatively tame,
Yeah.
like, you drop that.
Right.
And the thing is, like, okay, even if you want to explore those topics, like, there's a big difference between, like, getting, like, an emotional, like, POV on that, and then there's another instance where you're just, like, where it turns from, like, a POV, like a camera, like, it feels like you're getting into the emotional space of it, to, essentially the porn camera, where it's just holding it 10 feet away and you're just like, yeah, keep going. Like that's what it felt like. It
and
just
then you
kept
show that
going.
100
It
more
didn't-
times. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't stop because it,
was-
didn't care about the actual point or like exploring anything about that.
Right. It
just
didn't
wanted-
show the like horrificness of it. It was just kind of like
You see
But then
her
it happened
ass?
again.
Look at this.
She just turned
I was like,
12.
nah, like
Right?
I feel
You're
gross
like,
about this on so many levels. Like
Yeah.
nothing about this feels good. What are you doing?
Yep.
It's fucked up, man. Like, and I get like we said, there is a place and a time for this, and the story was like could have been compelling with the right camera work, but came off as really seedy and gross and nasty, and it was like I don't like this.
If I was given a novel and they were like, "Hey, this is about overcoming like sexual abuse," and then 85% of the novel is literally just like smut,
Yeah.
Yep.
I would be like, "How is it about overcoming?"
I
it?
don't
'Cause
know
it's
what's
just,
happening.
It's just about living
It's a
through
lot.
it. I don't know.
There's a lot.
Dude, Kyle, the
Yeah.
funniest thing went through my head watching this. I was like, if they ever made an anime of Name of the Wind, this is exactly what it's gonna be.
Oh,
Where the main
nice.
character is just the greatest thing of all. Yeah, every girl that talks to him is trying to suck his dick. Oh yeah, he's just
All right.
proficient in everything he's ever done ever, and he can talk, and he's super smart, and he knows about a molecular structure of dicks, and it's just.
All right, I'm getting off the podcast now.
I'm just saying, when I was watching it, episode 3, I'm like, this is legit Kvoth from fucking Name of the Wind.
I just re-listened to Wise Man's Fear, and I just fucking loved it so much. You can't
Yeah.
do this to me like the day I just finished it.
I'm just saying.
Be like that.
Oof.
Yeah, it's a choke.
Tough.
It's a choke.
Yep. Fair. Cody.
All right, don't be mad.
Okay, here we
Don't
go.
hate me. Kyle, please. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
You're not.
No.
Here's the thing. So here's the thing. I want to give this a ropest rope, right?
Go
Because it's dog shit. It's
on. Go
awful.
on.
But I'm only going to give it a choke
Get it.
because I don't think it's worse than the other things I've gave chokes.
Ropes.
Ropes. Okay? I don't think this is worse than High Rise Invasion. That doesn't mean it's good. No, dude, I will never forget what I went through with High Rise.
I think
Because
this
you
is at
hosted that
least-
one, right?
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
hosted it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think
it's
this is
doubly
at least
bad.
as bad as
This
High
is,
Rise.
this is definitely comparable. I would say it's comparable.
I don't
It wasn't
think
as
so, because
offensive to the
High-Rise-
senses, except for episode 6. But
High Rise was literally bad. This is bad at it's just anime. Like when I think of like normal like anime, this is it. This is just anime.
Right.
This is the
right,
most
this is
basic,
the anime that like people that say
most-
I don't like anime will point to and be like, "See, what the
Yeah.
fuck?"
yeah,
Okay.
but okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess
7 out of 10 anime.
No.
yeah, I don't have that mindset. If the baseline of anime is this,
Yeah,
that means 50% of anime is worse than this?
yeah.
How?
High res.
No, it really isn't.
There's no way.
Absolutely, it is. Like this is probably right at
Alright,
that 50% mark.
After this anime, let's just go watch a bunch of different isekais. I bet
Yeah.
most of them are going to be like this.
Right.
I'm just saying.
And they're terrible.
yeah.
I don't disagree with you.
But worse than this?
I don't think this is the worst isekai we've seen.
No.
What do you think was worse?
High Rise.
Tanya.
Konosuba. Tanya.
Tanya like had an
yeah,
interesting setting.
Konosuba
but
had me
fuck.
laugh so goddamn.
Justin, Tanya had a good concept, but it was still one of the most boring things I have ever watched in my life. Okay?
Completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
Awful.
The
But, like,
concept is great.
I felt the same way about this, except this was also terrible. The only saving grace in this show was the magic system. And even that was okay at best.
Yeah, it was very okay.
Okay.
Because it's not even a magic system. It's
No,
literally
like,
just the idea
yeah.
of magic and then magic.
And you say
Like,
it,
yeah,
then you
and
read
then you can
some
just-
words backwards.
You can just do what you want with it at that point.
You just become
like-
Ozzy Osbourne.
Like nothing else about this show I care about.
Yeah, no,
Literally
it's-
nothing.
It's not good. It's not good, but I don't think it's like the worst
our
thing.
Our palette
ever.
is really good for anime, right? Like we've seen some fucking bops, but like,
Yeah.
this is just like the shit that plays on the radio. You know what I mean? Like this is like, yep, this is commonplace
I
anime.
do not share that
Like,
opinion.
I think of the Ropus Ropes as anime that if I were to walk by them, I would fight them on sight. Okay, Chokes,
That's
I
how
would
I
just
feel
walk
about
past
this.
and I would spit on them.
If this was a person, I would debate about murdering it.
See,
I would think about taking it out from the world so nobody has to ever know it existed.
See,
I
for me,
would
it's
pull
just
down
like,
my pants.
Yeah, they're at the party, and it's like, yeah, maybe I don't want to go to that party. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
that's about it.
No, I would pull down my pants. I would put my ass on their mouth, and I would look down and be like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I thought you were the toilet."
Right.
That's what
like,
would happen.
I mean, like,
If
what
it
is
was
that
a
really saying? 'Cause
person,
do
I would
that
warn
to someone I
literally
find
everyone.
True, very true. No, this is really bad though. It's awful.
Yeah,
the main
it's bad.
character is just like I can't even like
Unlikable.
describe how shittily written he is because there's no other side to the character. It's only Charlie Sheen. I'm winning. That's his character as a whole. Like it's just unbelievable how every single thing that could be a problem is not a problem. It's so boring. It's so fucking boring watching a guy just be like, yeah, I know everything. Watch me write this shit down. That worked automatically. There we go. Done.
Yeah. Like so far there, and that's the big issue with the isekais. That's why I don't put this, like, the only reason I would put Tanya above this is because I like the world more than this. Otherwise,
Yeah, even
it's
like
essentially the same thing. Like
the magic system seemed cooler. Like just the
Yeah.
idea of like the whole like
yeah.
the flying around with the guns, like that was way.
I'm
that
not
was
saying
way
Tanya's
hardcore.
good.
Tanya was
I'm
just
not
doing
saying
too
it
much,
was-
man. It was just like this is
that's
also
the
doing too
same-
much, but
yeah,
like
that's the problem with isekais. Every isekai, almost
No,
every isekai.
there wasn't a
has-
whole episode in this anime where it was the main character like talking to someone and then talking to someone in their brain and then talking to them in person. Like that was 2 episodes of Tanya I'll never get back in my life. Like she's like, I need to say all of these things and then I'm gonna say them and then he's gonna be like, oh, this is what she's thinking, and then I'm gonna say them and then he says them and then he sits there and he goes, ooh, she might be thinking about this and she's doing this, and that's like none of that happened here, which makes this instantly better because that
guess,
was miserable.
Kinda did.
Dude, yeah, there was
did.
half of these fucking episodes were inside his head. Dude, yes it was! When he's fighting his fucking dad, literally no words are talked about out loud. He literally is living inside of his head the entire fucking time.
Yeah, and then
This-
he explains
half of this-
everything happening. The whole
there's
time
some-
he's fighting.
anytime he's doing anything.
There's some
Yeah.
tension. It's not 2 people talking about politics
no
or
tension.
thinking
I
about
would rather them
tactics.
talk about politics.
No.
He's literally just talking about bullshit that he's doing.
Yeah.
None of it matters.
Him going,
None of
"That's
it
a fake.
matters.
I would
That's a
take
fake."
I would take this scene 2 times over any scene from Tanya.
Nope. Not
Except for when she
even.
shoots the gun.
wrong.
That's pretty fucking dope. But
Not
like
even.
Fucking
dude.
wrong, dude.
that's just normal anime shit. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Like I'm
I
on an
don't
anime
say
podcast
that's
with people that don't like
normal.
fucking anime. You know what I mean? Like I'm out here and I'm just like I get it. I get it. It's not good. I understand.
If you're using,
It's not good. come on.
okay, if you're using the American grading system, okay, and you're giving it a 50%, all right, and it's getting an F, I'm okay with that. If you're giving it an F, I'm fine. That's okay, because this show's a fucking F, all
yeah,
right.
this is getting
I'm
an
giving
F.
it-
This is not
but it's
passing the
getting-
class.
It's not getting the F.
It's not getting
minus.
0.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not a 0.
It's not a 0. It's a F.
It's a 15.
It's not.
It's
You're
not
getting
15,
expelled
dude.
because you drew dicks for all the answers. Okay,
Yeah.
it's just a F.
It's just a F.
If a show's getting an F for me, it's getting the fucking rope, all right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're not coming back, all right?
No.
Well, you are coming back because you failed the class, so you have to try again. But this
I'm
show's not
just
getting another
saying-
chance, all right?
For me, there's been worse shit. This gets a choke. This was dog shit. It was garbage. If anybody asks me about it, I'm gonna say don't watch it because it fucking sucks. It's so boring. Nothing matters. If you want to see a 7-year-old say that they love a 10-year-old, sure, I guess, because that's what they know. I own a 7-year-old, okay? They don't think anything like these fucking 7-year-olds think in this show. I don't understand what's going
different
on in
world.
Japan, dude. How
This is in
smart
Japan. This is the land of swords and shields. Okay,
Right,
Yeah,
swords
they're
and
fucking
magic.
Just
in it, man.
built different.
God,
Yeah,
it's
they're
just
just built different.
Oh, it's so crazy because he's like, yeah, I'm 7, and she's like, oh, I'm only 10, and I'm like,
Okay, but-
dude,
okay,
you
but,
guys
like,
are
to be
literally
fair.
talking about life shit right now. Not
But,
no,
like,
not the
think
okay,
about
not the
it.
7-year-old. You're right because he's a man. I'm the 10-year-old and the 12-year-olds. Okay,
But hold on.
why?
hold on. Think about how smart your kid would be if you and your wife didn't work, had a bunch of servants, and you just trained them all day, every day.
No, but this isn't specific to this anime, Harris. It
Can
happened.
train them though? Not
It
much
literally
smarter if you
happened
did.
in Jujutsu Kaisen 0, and that's why I don't believe the story and I didn't like it. Because it was 2 kids literally playing in a fucking sandbox saying, I love you, we're gonna get married. Cute, yeah. You don't take that and fucking like actually think that for the rest of your life growing up, dude. It's not it. It's
You do
stupid.
if you're 7.
No, Yuta, he wasn't 7 until
lifelong
except for
friends,
when
okay?
he was
They're
fucking
lifelong
7.
friends.
See, what you
Alright.
don't understand, Cody, you don't understand the concept of Arrested Development. You need to go fucking to Netflix and watch some fucking Arrested Development and come back and talk to me,
Yeah.
all right? That's the problem you don't get.
I
That's
just
the problem
hate
you
it.
don't understand.
I just hate that. That's probably the trope I hate the most. Little kids just being like, I love you. And they're like, I love you too. And we're supposed to sit here and be like, oh, no, they're fucking stupid. They're 7. They don't even know each other. I'm done.
They knew
This
each
show
other.
sucks. Honestly, I'm about to just give it a rope because I fucking hate these
fine.
little
Keep
fucking
doing it.
kids,
Keep
dude.
going.
Yeah.
These little fucking kids.
Let it consume you, dude.
Dude,
And
it
like-
doesn't.
Like,
I
why?
can't-
Why is it 12? I know
Yeah,
why,
why is it
but
12,
I
Cody?
still hate
Why
it.
is it 12?
Why couldn't
I
the
hate it.
dude?
You
why
hate
couldn't
it
dude be
so
like,
much,
oh,
Cody.
she just,
Why
she
couldn't
just,
he be like
she
that?
just turned like
Cody.
17.
Yeah, yeah. Keep going. Keep going, dude.
Cody,
Keep
back up.
going.
Cody, back
Keep
up. Cody,
going.
come off the
Give
ledge.
it.
Cody,
Just
come
jump
off
the
the
rope.
Come off the
Jump the
ledge.
rope. Jump
But
it.
it's not.
Jump
It's
it.
not
Jump
Harris or Justin. It's not this. It's not specifically
What-
this anime. It's anime as a whole. They do
Yeah,
this
but this
all
anime
the
did
fucking
it.
time.
This
I
anime
just-
hurt you. It hurt you so bad.
All I'm
It
saying is
used
to
this
both of you
trope.
is that you're gonna hear this whole fucking us do the fucking synopsis, right? And then you're just gonna be like, man, I wish I gave it a rope because,
No.
buddy.
There
Revisit.
are.
Revisit. It's a fair revisit. It's a fair revisit. I don't think there's anything wrong with talking about the plot, coming back and being like, you know what? You're right. This is bad. This is worse.
This is dog
I
shit.
have no problem with a revisit, but I don't do it. I don't subscribe to that mentality. I said what I said.
For sure. Choke. Dog shit. Choke.
All right, Kyle.
It's the
We already
rope is
know.
rope. It's oh my god, I can't. I felt my body clench for all 6 episodes. The opening alone, I was like, oh, I fucking hate this.
Opening was bad.
Oh, it was. And then, okay, the structure of this, it's like it's a future flashback, and 6 episodes in, you're still not fucking there.
Yeah.
Fucking what?
Yeah.
From that to dealing with, I was like, okay, I'm kind of getting into this real world shit. Like, that's kind of neat. And then the dumbest fucking scene ever with this is like, you gotta learn how to be an assassin, blah blah.
Yeah.
And like, he already knew he was set up from the fucking drone. He's like, well, I'm still gonna get on this airplane. I'm like, all right, dude, you're the best assassin in the world. All right, guy. And then episode 2 from got it's so. How is it this problematic? How is everything they do problematic? From the mom to the girl he saves.
Oh, I fucking blocked the mom out of my brain.
Yeah,
dude.
you did, didn't you?
Oh
Didn't ya?
my god.
Yeah.
To the dad.
Yeah.
To episode 6. To the
Yeah.
fact that he leaves all 9 of the other girls. He's like,
He's like, y'all
fuck
stay
y'all.
getting raped. I'm fucking out, dude.
But,
Yeah.
but to the fact that he set it up so that way, like, he could have just took her, right? But no, he had to wait until he could save her to get her loyalty because it's that problematic. It couldn't just do this regular saving plot. It had to go to take me away, my prince, when she says that. Okay?
Yeah.
It had to go there.
Yeah.
Every single fucking thing about this this show is so fucking disgusting, it makes my skin crawl. The idea that someone would like this physically upsets me. The fact that someone would ever look at this character and think, like, emulate it in any way,
Yeah.
makes me want to punch my way to the person who wrote it. I'm not saying punch walls. I'm saying I want to punch the people taking my ticket at the airport. I'm saying I want a line of punch between me and him.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's
Yeah.
Like, and the worst part is like, Kyle's not sitting here saying this is what he thinks is happening with the character, right? Like, the character he thinks this is how he's acting. He literally says it. Oh, now I got her trust. I have officially, he literally says, I have brainwashed her. And you're like,
it's that time I died and groomed everyone.
Yeah.
That's the name of the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Mind
they
you,
never set the
he's like
character
a
up like that.
50-year-old dude.
Yeah.
He's like at least 60s, dude. Like,
Yeah. Like,
and then
he's an
tack on
old
another
man.
10 years. Like, dude.
Yeah.
It's,
It's a lot.
Somebody like really needs to get this writer help. You know what I
This
mean?
writer
Yeah.
needs help. I still want to watch Redo of Healer, though.
I do not.
I want to watch girls get their pinkies broken.
I don't know even which parent I hate more. I don't know which one. The mom is absolutely insane and one of the most. I don't even know how you write that. She is like 5 characters put together.
I know how you
and
write
they
it.
all suck.
You go,
But
the mom wants to fuck her kid. That's how you write it.
no, she wants to fuck her kid, and then she wants to dress her up, and then she wants to baby the kid. But then she also like is also the stupidest fucking person. But also she is totally in the know on the assassin thing.
Yeah.
Like she's with it, but not.
Yeah,
But she wants to
kinda
fuck her kid.
It's so.
And then the
it's so
dad,
easy
but the
to
dad
just
at the
explain
same
that
time
away.
is also I don't even know what they're doing with him. He's like almost as stupid as the mom, but in a weird way.
He's Batman.
It's insane.
He's Batman.
No, he's like the
He's
dumbest
Batman.
Batman.
It's easy Batman.
Easy Batman.
Just go.
But like the Batman from Flashpoint. You know what I mean?
Or
the
like
Thomas Wayne Batman.
the Batman
Easy
from Injustice, or I don't know.
Easy Batman.
All right, let's get into the plot.
I'm just so mad that we could have watched Akame Got Killed instead of this. Akame Got
We
Killed
could
is
watch Sergeant
Dude,
Frog.
I can't. Dude,
Fucking
whoever
amazing.
who recommended a comic got killed.
me.
Shut the
Who
fuck
would-
up, dude.
Who
Don't
would
ever.
you think, dude?
I will never go back. You understand? I will
Yes,
never
you
go
will.
through that again.
And they
No,
will
I will
make
not.
you. And we will watch
No.
these two fucking idiots go through it, and I will.
No.
Oh, I will suck it up,
dude. I will like. There's. I don't know a lot of anime that I could go through again. Like, pretty much anything I've seen I could go through again, even if it was bad. But like, Akame Got Killed was like way too much.
Yeah, it was.
Like, what were we
dude.
just talking about?
And
About
they
like
trick you.
unnecessary. Oh, like in
And
Demon
they-
Slayer season 2, right?
Trick you.
Like, and like I was like, yeah, like I wish that Tengen would have died or whatever, and you guys were like, oh, it's too dark, and you know, like that's too hopeless and miserable and shit. Like that, it's a comic got killed, baby. Like that, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a hopeless and miserable anime, and I fucking.
I
love
don't think.
It,
I
dude.
think I watched at least 20% of the anime with not tears in my eyes.
It's really good.
It's a lot. It's stupid. It's so dumb. Don't watch it. Don't ever vote for it. Don't ever do it.
I'm putting it up again. I want to watch. I want to see
You're
what
fucking
Justin.
not, dude. I want to watch Odd Taxi.
Watch Justin watch it. I just want to watch him
fine.
watch it.
Take that shit to Shonen Sundays, dude. Don't bring that on the podcast.
No, we'll podcast it.
Don't put that evil on me.
Don't put that evil on me again, dude. I won't watch it. I'll just come and I'll be like, yeah, that sucks, doesn't
I remember
it?
that. Yeah,
I remember that.
Rope is rope, cause I
Fuck out of here, dude. Rope is rope. I will call my shot on it. From the first episode, I'll come in and be like, rope is rope. Bye. And that's it. I'll be back after y'all done talking about it, dude.
Yep.
Fuck out of here talking about a comic got killed. What's wrong with you? See God.
Plot.
Plot.
That I don't even want to scream. I take that back. It doesn't deserve a scream. Plot. Plot.
Play it.
Episode 1. Some woman's getting makeup done by a maid in what looks like a theater mansion, something. A bunch of fancy people are sitting in a theater, and they start selling off 13-year-old girls.
Easy. Easy sell.
Easy sell.
Pretty strong opening, I'd say.
Yup.
So I asked, what are we watching?
Yep.
And I was such a sweet boy back then. You know, I didn't know.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I didn't know it was coming.
It's fucked up because like now when I think about the 6th episode, I was like, this was coming. This is how the show started. And I like, we even talked about it after I watched the 6th episode, and I was like, this is just a harem. And I was like, yeah, you don't remember the first episode? I'm like, I don't. You you got me on that one.
So yeah, the girl's crying as she's about to get sold. A lady in the higher seats talk about how they came across the girls by burning down their villages. Some girl with white hair named Dia comes out and produces a key that unlocks her shackles and makes a gun with, it looks like a fucking Fortnite gun. It's like pink and blue, and it's pretty cool.
Fucking love
and she
Fortnite,
just starts
dude.
shooting everybody.
She gets a rope. Fucking dope is dope,
Fortnite.
dude.
Right. Changing my answer, actually. The maid who is in the back, her name is Tart. And she also starts fucking up dudes with a spear, and then she frees the other girls. Off in the distance, a sniper and a scout look on the mansion and explain the contract that these assassins were carrying out. The family of the mansion was pretending to be a bandit group and raised villages looking for girls to sell in these auctions. The scout's name is Maha, and the sniper's name is Lug.
All right, so like,
he
says some hard fucking shit before he's about to shoot, though. He's like, dude, in the name of my family and like everything that I hold sacred and dear, dude, you piece of shit, you gonna fucking die for fucking human trafficking. And I was like, this
says him.
Cold, dude. That's kind of cool.
Says him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The groomer killing the trafficker.
Right.
What?
Like, yeah. Later we find out like you just.
Yeah.
That's,
he's like, you are morally wrong.
Right.
It's a new fucking Alien versus Predator.
Right.
The groomer versus
like, all right, bro, like, you did some shit. You on some shit right now. Like that's what I'm saying. They do like the first couple of scenes. I was like, guy's kind of cold, and then it's not good after that. You know?
No. Nope. So Luke lines up a shot on the woman that organized all of this. Then he shoots, and then it cuts to what looks like modern times, and some old dude sniping.
Yeah.
They're sniping some mafia dudes, and then he stops shooting them, and the girl's like, "Why'd you stop shooting them?" He's like, "That's what the contract said. We just got to kill these dudes. You know, we just do what the people tell us."
Mm-hmm. It's still kind of cold. She's like, why don't we kill all of them? He's like, dude, there might be anybody. Like, chill. We like don't act like we're fucking high and mighty. We're literally just hired to kill people. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. I was nodding about that. He's like,
I was
he's like,
okay.
He's like, we have no idea. We don't have the intel. We don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know what the fuck. We could be shooting someone.
Right.
I'm like, hell yeah. Like, that's okay.
I'm like, I'm here, dude. Because, you know, like, I know you guys haven't seen Fate Zero, but, like, it reminded me of, like, the main character of that show. And I was, like, because he's an assassin, but he's more nuanced and just better written, and he's just dope. But, like, I was like, okay, man, I might be in on this show. I don't know what they're talking about, it being wild and shit. Boy.
Yep. So, him and his partner hop in a van. They start driving, and he notices a stealth plane. And he starts leaving. He's like, well, could be the mafia, or it could be. And then, yep.
That was it.
They end up, he like ties rope or string around the gun's trigger.
Yep.
Okay. Slightly enough to where when it bumps, it would just so happen
it
to
would have
squeeze
shot
the trigger.
right away.
Yeah, easy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And also, like, that shit's heat vision. Like, they would.
The science is there.
Yeah.
All right.
So the goal was to shoot the people that were following him. They would shoot back and light a secondary gas can that they had in there while they jumped out. Okay. Great plan. You know, definitely
Works.
would work in real life.
Works
100%.
flawlessly.
Easy.
Imagine you're in this scenario and the dude starts explaining what you're gonna do, and you have to argue with him about how fucking bad of a plan that is.
Like that's just what happened in
He's
the
like-
writers' room. You know, he's like,
No.
whatever, dude.
No, I'm saying in person.
No, I
and
know.
you're like, you're like, why are you fucking tying up that gun?
Right.
Help me out right now. You're like,
I got it, dude. Chill. Yeah, but like that, like this, you know, it's like that whole like kid wrote this type of situation, right? Where it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't have time to explain to you why you're wrong. We need to get this issue out, so it's fine. Just go.
Yeah.
You know, just ship it, send it.
Yep. So they jump out, make it out safe. Girl has a little injury. The two talk about his motives behind becoming an assassin. He's like, I was born in it.
Yeah.
Molded by it.
I hadn't seen life until I was already a man.
Yep. He's like, but I'm going to be a teacher now. So that's pretty cool. This is my last mission. You know, that's the only reason you're with me right now is because, you know.
and he's just got no like
teaching.
awareness. He's like, yeah, this is like, you know, he's just like that dude brag is like, I'm about to be out, and everyone's like, you can't just like, you gotta just you gotta disappear. Like you can't just be like, oh yeah, one more mission, bro.
Yeah. And then she's like,
you don't
I'm
just
not
get
a
to call
novice.
LG. You know what I mean? Like, that ain't it.
So dumb. So then the girl was like, I'm not a novice. And he's like, oh, yeah. And then he pulls a gun to her head. And then so he tests her. Okay. And said, don't under any circumstances trust anyone for any reason ever. And then he says, what? You thought I was actually going to kill you? Then she points the gun at him and says, I'll shoot you. He says, ha, you should have noticed the weight of the gun was off by 0.45 kilograms. And I took out the bullets, and he fucking drops them.
But like, how
You think I'd give you a loaded gun? I just
when-
told you not to trust anyone.
Yeah. But
Grow up.
hold on. There's a cold moment in this though. Like,
when do you get the bullets out? How do you?
but hold on.
How do you sleight of hand that? How do you sleight of hand that? Explain that to me.
He pulls the gun, right, and puts it to her head, and she's like, I was at the top of my class. And he's like, then your class was garbage. I was like, damn, that's fucking
Harris, you're fighting for your life right now. All right.
dude, it made me laugh really hard. She's like, it's just, it was dumb, but I was still in, you know? Like,
You're like a fucking high powered magnet, all right? And you get chucked into a container full of rubber, all right? But there's that one tiny paper clip, all right, somewhere, all right? And you find it every time. And that's the edge.
Dude,
That's the edge.
it was really good. I don't know what to tell you. She's like, I was at the top of my class. Like, you got shit fucking class because you fucking dog shit.
The truth about Harris, I think more than anything, I think that he's just like, I think his mood just dictates his dope or choke more than anything else.
I've
seen him say like, no, this is the ropest rope to shit like that. I was like, what are you on right now? Like, he's in a good mood right now, and I'm so happy for that. But like, you can't. I need you to be in a worse mood.
No,
for this
I mean, like,
I think you can also. I think you have like some sort of like mech suit that transforms you into a 15-year-old boy.
Yeah,
like
I'm able to access that
has
part,
to be
you know, where I'm like, but
all
like,
right, visor up.
Yeah, I mean, like
Now-
wrestling has made me grow that, right? Like, I
Yeah,
have to
that's
sit
true.
there and be like, man, like, what?
This
what
is
are you
good.
doing? This is good.
This is good.
You know, but
is,
then
I
I'm
pay
like,
money for this. This
I'm
is
like,
good.
no, I can't. No, man, this. You got me fucked up on that one, you know. But like, and that was a lot of this anime. Was like every once in a while, I was like, "Is this good?" And then like something would happen, like, "No, it's not." That was just like that was a little like, you know, it's like when you eat something and like the initial taste is good, but then the second it gets to the back of your throat, it's like this is awful.
Yep.
You
That
know?
moment for me was when they fucking like introduced the magic. And initially it was almost cool because you have to have the divine revelations.
Yeah.
And like I mean the idea of just like if there was like a whole like meta system about like who's giving you that and like whatever, I was like, okay. And then he's like, okay, well I'm just gonna reverse engineer this. I'm like, all right, this is my problem with fucking like any magic system where you create a bunch of roles and then you're like, and then this guy has all of them. I fucking hate it. Like, why did you even write the first like 1,000 pages? Then it doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
They go to some hideout, and he talks to someone higher up through the laptop. He's like, "This is my last job. I'm teaching after this." And then the dude's like, "Cool. Well, thanks for your service. Have fun teaching. Here's some passports. Go ahead and hop on a plane that we have paid for you, along with these passports." And he's like,
just like, yep, my
"Yeah,
last
sounds
flight.
good."
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
last flight.
And then he
job
takes,
going
so he
on.
takes the
Fucking
girl,
hell.
takes the girl with them onto the plane. So while on the plane to Japan, they end up getting hijacked. Literally instantly, he's like, "The organization did this to me, and I
can't
brought
believe they've
this.
done this.
I brought this girl." Okay. Here's the other thing. He's like, "They had me bring this girl on here because they knew I would not.
Shut
I
up
would not
about my
let her-
plans.
like,
Yeah.
what would that even matter? Like,
Yeah.
she's dead. She's dead.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what? Either way, you would still be on this plane. Either way, you'd still be dead. Like, I don't. So then he goes up to the cockpit. Both the pilots are dead, so he commandeers it. And then a fighter jet shows up and
Which why
shoots
why even do the rest of
This
it?
is so much work
Why do the rest
just
of
to
it?
kill this fucking guy.
Just fighter jet from the go. I don't even know.
Yep.
Well, because
Yeah.
they had to make it seem like it was a hijacking, right? Like that was the whole aspect of it.
You could just do that. You could just do that anyways. I don't
No,
know.
because they
if-
said like the people on the plane like sent a message and shit, and were
But they're
like,
dead.
"Oh,
They
we're gonna
died from an
fly in."
explosion. Nobody fucking knew. They could literally just threw out a fake message and shot it down, called it a day.
Yeah, but then like people are gonna fucking like the black box, you know?
What's the black box in the show here?
It's gonna
Black
show
box-
that it got
This is
blown
serious
up.
because people are gonna fucking black box. You know, I don't know.
Why don't they
bluebirds.
make the whole plane out of the black box material? I don't understand.
I don't.
You know?
There's literally no difference, is what I'm saying.
Just paint it black. It's fine.
not that the pilots when Mayday, Mayday, I'm gonna get hit with an incendiary
they were
bomb.
blown
like
up.
they were
Yeah.
they were there, then they weren't there. Same difference if a fucking jet shoots you down.
Yeah.
They don't need to check the black box if they shoot the
Check
plane
the,
down.
if
I
you
don't
check
think
the
they
black
do.
box, then they won't know about the landmine and the thing.
right.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Easy.
God, Kyle just doesn't even know about
So-
airplanes, dude.
So he gets shot down. He's floating in the ocean and thinking, why would the organization betray him? After, like, come on.
do this to me?
After he literally just got done talking to the girl saying, don't ever trust anybody ever.
We've been putting it together for
Like-
50 years.
God, that's
Like-
making me so
like-
much more mad. Thank
like-
you for pointing it out because I wasn't mad
Welcome.
about that before.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm so mad.
Nothing in the show
I'm
matters.
so
Literally.
mad.
Literally, they're
What'd you want
doing
him
with
to do?
this show.
Like not get on a plane to go home? What'd you want him to do? What'd you want him to do? Tell me. How he get
He
home?
literally just said,
I'm fine with
don't
that.
trust anything. I would rather him walk to Japan.
I'm
How he
fine
trusts
with
his
him
feet?
getting on it.
If you're gonna go not trust anything,
But
how you gonna
if you're
trust
gonna
shoes? Dude, you fucking think about it. Fucking think about it for like more than 5 seconds before you say anything
dude.
about trusting people, dude.
I can't. I can't. Entering the isekai. A goddess enters in the picture. No way. Never seen this one before.
Never seen that. A big fat
Starts
titty
talking to
goddess. Weird.
Yep. I'm going to give you two choices. You can be reborn. You can be reborn with all your memories and you can do something for me. No way. Never heard of that before. Can't believe that. She wants him to kill the hero in a world with swords and magic. Like, this.
But also guns if you have magic.
This is so insultingly unoriginal. All right.
Yeah.
They
could have just said isekai. Like,
yeah,
Well, I mean,
they
they
are.
Flash isekai on the screen and then just drop them in the water.
This
said
is
you're gonna be
not-
reincarnated in
This is
isekai.
not
You're like,
what you guys should be mad about, okay? This is how.
I'm mad at everything.
But I'm saying
I've been so mad.
this one part, Justin, is how every isekai is. So
That's
like,
like
this should
that's like
just-
going to the supermarket and getting upset that there's a produce section. You're like, what the fuck, man? I came in this bitch. There's produce? Are you kidding me?
Carrots?
If the produce-
What? You put them up your
If
ass?
the produce
gay?
section has shitty produce, I'm not gonna like it.
Justin,
okay.
they're making a good point.
Just
I can't
walk by
fucking
it, dude.
I can't walk with you on that line right
Walk
now
by
because
it.
there is right.
Just walk by.
This
it.
was literally the walk by it moment.
I'm
for me.
mad at everything.
The
I
name
have
of the
so
anime is-
okay. You know the scene. Okay, you know the scene. You know the scene where he's using the Far Stone. All right, he pours all of his mana. All right, that's me with the amount of anger I have at this show. It is overflowing. I do not have a shortness of things to be mad about in this show. Okay.
God, and we have
feel that.
6 more
I'm
not
episodes,
one of them.
dude.
Don't waste your energy on this one.
Yeah, we have no.
Don't waste your
so
energy on
much
this.
energy.
Just walk by.
I had a
dude.
bing. Okay, I'm ready to
walk
fucking
by.
bing, dude.
just had a
All
bing.
right?
I've had a bang.
Yeah.
Bing bang.
Bing, bang.
That's the real way to die, dude. Drink a bing, drink a bang. Your heart's exploding, dude.
Yeah. Bing bang.
Bing bang.
I still never made it, but I always want to make a vodka bing bang.
This-
End episode
like
one.
that. Yeah, this
God.
episode gets any heist movie out of any isekai.
Yep.
Just when I thought I was out, they bring me back to life in another world with magic. And again, he says some cold shit to the goddess, who you want me to kill. And she's like, oh, so you're smart. I'm like, take cold.
What? No. Okay. No. Fuck off.
You're really gonna tell us? You're really gonna say
bringing
that's
me back
cold,
in.
dude?
You're
Come
bringing me back to episode 1. That's the worst. He has literally one trait. He doesn't even have a personality. He later said, I gave my whole life for this. It was the only thing. So why? What else? What?
What else could it be? Oh,
What?
you
What
want
else
me to
could
go
it be?
bake something for somebody?
What's the job? You know, come on, dude.
Yep.
If a goddess brought me, I'd be like, so you want someone with extremely bad rhythm? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah. What?
Like,
where do you,
in a
where-
world,
where-
she'd be
where-
like,
meaty cock,
she'd be like,
dude.
oh, you're extremely smart. I get it. I'm like, no, it's the only thing I excel at. Okay.
Yeah.
Bad rhythm, big cock. Which one do you want?
Boom.
All right, episode 2. The goddess and the old dude talk about the contract. And the dialogue is just A1. A1.
Yeah, top
It's
tier.
so good.
Sure.
She says this offer is like starting a new RPG with all of the experience. Yeah.
Yep.
Not New Game
Yep.
Plus, just like you finish a game and now it's another game and you just get all the experience.
Yeah, nothing like New Game Plus.
This is so good. This is so good.
I hate it. I hate it.
He also said he can feel again.
Yeah. So I can
Yeah.
have emotions again, dude.
Thank God.
Yep.
Thank God
Yep.
that just happens.
Not like
then-
he ever shows.
Fuck
He
'em.
literally they used that fucking plot point one time in this goddamn show, and it's in this fucking episode when he's eating dinner with his family. Other than that, he has been a stone cold robot.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Dude. I was so excited right now. I was like, oh, it's going to be cute because he's going to be. No. Nothing. Nothing.
Nope.
Nope.
Dude,
He's not
literally
saving this
like
girl
2
because he
seconds.
wants to help her. He's saving her so he can groom her to like be his fucking
Yes.
like willing slave. Yeah.
Easy slavery.
Yep. She says you got 18 years to figure this shit out and kill this hero. Like,
She's like, he's going to kill.
why'd you use?
He's going to
Why?
kill the bad guy and then you got to kill
You know
him
why
'cause
she
he's
only
gonna
gave him
be a bad
18
guy.
years? So we could watch him do it at 7 or 10 or 12. That's why.
Yep.
That's the only
Yep.
reason. Oh, I hate that Japan is anime, dude.
After coming
Japanime,
from
dude?
Grand
Japanime.
Daydreaming, okay, where I could just let my white fly, all right, just all over my screen whenever I wanted.
Yeah.
And then
Let my
come to
white
this.
fly, dude.
We really have the
I gotta power wash my
extremes in
walls,
anime
dude,
in this
with
bitch,
Medusa
right?
on this,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, dude.
like
This guy said, "What's all the problems in anime?" And then somebody like just started naming them. They're like, "Put it all in there. Here, just keep going. Give me more." Right?
Yeah.
Raping kids. There we go. Boom. Raping kids still. Fuck it. Let's do a whole episode about kid rape.
Grooming.
Yeah. Let's go.
Easy grooming.
Yeah.
Yep. So she gives him all the knowledge he needs, and he talks about how overpowered the hero is in this world. I don't even need to explain pretty much any of this because it's the same thing that every other isekai does.
But
he gets
they did the thing though, where he's like, I gotta take one from S and A and blah blah blah. He's like, but the D rank one, they're fucking idiots. They
Yeah.
know it.
Oh,
so
I'm
cool.
watching it.
It's so cool.
Keep it
It's
back in
so
my brain.
cool.
It's cold. That's cold, dude. That's
and-
cold.
Bring the rope
Oh,
out.
Cody,
Here's the
bring
thing.
the rope out.
here's the thing though. I googled it because I was like, I'm not waiting.
Tell me now.
I'm not waiting. Whatever. Fucking just tell me. I googled it. They literally in the manga still don't fucking know.
Yep.
Easy.
They have
Of
no
course they
fucking.
Yep.
Of course
they,
they
ha-
don't.
They have no fucking idea.
I'm
He
gonna
said
die.
that. He said that
I'm gonna
it's
die.
completely useless. The
gonna
only thing
die.
they know is that the main character said it's completely useless if anyone knows he has it.
Yeah.
You know what it is. You know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is.
Go ahead.
It's Baki fighting his dad.
Ooh.
That's it.
I would love that.
I'm back in. This is dope as dope.
Dope as dope, dude. I would love that.
This is the prequel.
Yeah.
This is the prequel we've been waiting for.
Yujiro versus Baki. I'm in. Let's go.
I saw some comments where people were like, "Oh, it's a harem superpower," which would make sense, but I guess because of the lines where he's like, "It'd be useless if anyone actually knew."
Right.
I'm assuming it's literally gonna be a get out of jail free card, which just makes me so fucking mad that he's gonna have like some weird like, actually I didn't die because my
bet.
D rank skill.
Bet
Yep.
it's like his heart is on the other side, so he's gonna get shot, and he's gonna be like,
It's
"Oh, I
gonna be
got
he
him
can
right
move his
through the
internal
heart."
organs around.
Yep. Yep. Easy move up to that. Easy, dude. That sounds like easy D rank.
It's gonna
one,
be
dude. That's
something
so-
like
that's
that,
so
dude.
low
It's
tier.
gonna be the stupidest shit.
Don't even trip about that one, dude.
Dude.
And I
Holy
just
shit.
before we move on, I just want to say how like initially like okay, I was still like I was trying, okay? I was trying at this point.
Yeah.
You had me through Yikesville in the first like episode. But at this point I'm like just give me some cool powers. And then what does he pick? He picks limitless power,
I got it.
infinite regeneration.
Recovery rate, Spellweaver, limitless growth, martial arts, and doesn't say what the D.
So he gets okay, he already should know fucking martial arts. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is he gonna be a baby with martial arts? That doesn't make sense. Okay, I was like wasted slot. Obviously, what is his other powers? It's recovery, limitless, and make up bullshit.
Yeah.
What? That's not even. Why even go through that? Why even like tell me that there was powers in the first place? I fucking hate it.
Well, because the goddess said, he's like,
Yeah.
wow, you humans, you always go for some weird things that, are weird. And he's like, if I'm going to defeat this hero, I can't just use overpowered attributes.
Right. I gotta be slick with it.
Yep. Because I'm an assassin.
Because I'm
Smart. I can't wait to show you how smart I am these next 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, he chooses skill cards, chooses 5 skills, 1 from each rank. Hero gets 30 of them.
What were the
I've
other
never-
options? What were the other? What?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Like,
It
One of
doesn't
them
matter.
is limitless power.
yeah, it doesn't.
Limitless growth.
Yeah, limitless growth. It just has no skill. Like, he has no level cap.
Yeah, you can't tell
That's
me
pretty broken.
what. No, if every other card is even equal, what the fuck is the other shit? is what I'm saying.
Move internal organs.
How would you have something equal limitless growth?
You could. Oh, I know which one of them is. You could stop demon poison with demon fire.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one,
Like,
Kyle.
like was he like, oh,
one.
plus 10% damage versus female? No, I'll take limitless power.
Your head isn't your head. That's,
I got
There's
10% damage for orcs, 15% fire resist, or limitless growth.
yeah.
I'm gonna go with the growth.
Yeah.
Infernal speaking.
Yep. I could talk
Oh,
to
I
chipmunks.
can learn 2 more languages, or I can make any spell.
Yeah.
Ever. Huh.
Or like maybe one of them was like, no.
I feel like
grooming
he
of
took the
little
martial
children in
arts
the
because he
world.
was just like, I don't know. Like, I
He's
already
like,
got everything.
I literally have something where I can just write shit and it spells. I don't give a fuck what I get after this, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're good. I don't give a shit. Martial
I
arts.
wrote
me,
make
man.
his balls explode and I killed 6 people with it. I don't need anything else.
Exploding lasers is like looking at someone and making them explode is like the only thing that I think would be like on par with limitless power.
Growth. Limitless growth.
It's same thing. It's
No,
same
it's not.
thing.
No, it's not. What if you don't train, Kyle? What if he's like, oh, I could keep training and get my strength really high, but I just
Right.
want to jerk off
'Cause
to
we-
porn all
We do
day.
Same
see the
thing.
one guy later
There-
on that like
there's-
she also made a deal with, and he just like laid around for 40 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say it's the same thing because like there are the only reason why so many people don't train endlessly is because there's a fucking curve. There's no fucking curve to this shit. He's just a fucking god.
But like, hold on.
He
It
doesn't even have a
necessarily
magic
mean that
spell.
there's no curve.
He
It
doesn't
just
even
means
have
that
a
there's
ma-
no ceiling.
No.
There's a curve.
No,
Right.
there's not a curve because he
Hold on.
hadn't. No, hold on. Listen to me. He hadn't even cast a spell yet. He had done literally nothing with magic. Okay? So, because he has limitless power, by the time he ever even touches a crystal ball, he already displays more power than a top 4 mage of the region.
Yeah,
Like,
but he did say he could train his mana even without knowing magic.
Right.
that's what I'm saying is that like he has had no like there was no like gate. There wasn't like a limit he could reach before he could actually touch magic because it was so limitless that he was already leaps and bounds above the universe pretty much before he ever cast a single spell.
I mean, we don't.
I have
know
another
that.
question. Okay, do people know what attributes people have? Like,
No, he literally in universe it seems like no one knows about any of this.
okay. That I was also confused
It's just
about.
isekai magic, dude. Like that's what I'm talking about, dude. It's just normal isekai shit. You gotta walk past it.
Like clearly that one girl has like a spear fucking card. She doesn't know it. She had to find out.
Mhm.
Yeah, he says the whole thing. Like D is like 1 out of 1, and
Yeah.
C is like 1 out of 100 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like she got a D rank that was just like spear.
Yep. Okay. He then selects his attributes, which are all like the different elements. He chooses the 4 basic ones: water, fire, earth, air. As he's getting reincarnated, the goddess tells him his new mom is quite beautiful, so don't make any naughty faces when he's nursing.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cool. Good.
Mhm.
Good thing you'd expect like a
And-
all powerful goddess to hit you with.
Yeah.
Don't suck
you're
your
like a
mama's tit
60-year-old
and
guy?
like it.
And now
Yeah.
Like,
and now we're
don't
reaching
like
it. H-
Yep.
Here it comes.
So then the screen goes black, and then we see an eye opening. Oh no, that's
not
that's
an
the
eye.
mom that's opening.
Yo.
How did
Silly
they,
me.
How did they get by? How did they not pixelate that?
I don't know, dude. They just showed a slit open from the inside out.
Dude,
Yeah, I had to rewind it because I'm like, nah. And it was an uh-huh.
They did it.
did it.
I stopped it and I was like, no.
Yeah.
No, they didn't do it.
This was one that I was like, I looked at, and then I looked away, and I looked back, and I was like,
I had to think about, I was like, how do they normally do this? They don't normally show the VAG walls, like, right? And then I was like, no, normally they just like do a fade in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because like you don't have like, I don't know, unless you're like Norman from Promised Neverland, you don't have memories of shit like that, you know?
Yeah. You're just born into Skyrim. Saying,
Good,
Hey there.
You're awake.
Good, you're awake.
You're a fucking
Yeah,
nerds,
easy Skyrim, dude.
You're fucking nerds. Shut up.
Yeah. So yeah, he comes out of his mom, opens his eyes, sees his parents. They name him Lug, as in
God,
Loogie.
what the worst name. I thought they said
Fucking
Luke.
Lug, dude.
I thought they said
no.
Luke, and I'm like, oh, Luke,
Yeah.
and they're like Lug. I'm like, get the
Fucking long Loogie, dude.
Right.
long
What are these
Loogie, dude.
names? What are you doing? You know?
Yeah, I don't know. And say that he's okay, or they name him Lug, and they say that they're okay with raising him as a. I didn't know what the name of the people were, like the last name, so I just wrote what I heard, and I put Duafode.
Duafode. There you go.
And I think I spelled it like 12 different
It's
times.
something
on
with a
this, so-
T, I think. But
You
It's
should have
fine.
called him
I was like,
Loogie
it doesn't matter.
Vuitton, dude.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Vuitton.
I'm re mad. I'm fucking re mad. I started the rant about not knowing which parent is stupider, but you saying Duafade just reminds me about how he has the cover story of being a medical guy, but then he like literally all the time in front of like a crowd will be like, we're assassins, and I'm like, that's not how assassins work.
You know what, Kyle? Like, the thing that has me fucked up about you is like, you know, like Ra's al Ghul will be in front of the League of Shadows and say, we're the League of Shadows. And you're like, no, I don't believe it. But like, he could be in like a fundraiser and be like, I'm Ra's al Ghul. And then everyone's like, yeah, that's cool. That's what I don't get about you.
I don't like Ra's al Ghul.
Well, you're fucking stupid because he's a fucking demon's head, first of all. So you're wrong.
First of all, he's a demon, bro. So you're an idiot, and I hate you. So there you go.
So but this is straight from the.
Everything about Ra's,
you know what I'm saying?
Everything
you're
about
fucking
Ra's, I'm
stupid.
like, I can take or leave him. Every other fucking Batman villain has like some like level of
Calendar Man, talk to me about Calendar Man, and then get back in the ring, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Step out of the ring. Don't do this. Don't do this to yourself. Don't make yourself look like this.
Calendar Man
Don't do this.
has got dates, dude.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
So the mom gets scared of losing him because they already lost another kid apparently. But the dad's like, it's fine.
Hopefully this one's still alive.
Yeah, yeah.
fuck,
I mean,
dude?
what do you want us not to make assassins?
He's
I
definitely the
don't know.
hero, right? Like
Yeah.
the firstborn is definitely the hero.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Who knows? Years pass and we see Lug in a forest with the bow doing some training. He's 7, still can't use magic, but decides to train his mana.
Yeah.
So he's fine.
Yeah, he's good.
When cooking, he goes into a lecture about how he's not only training physically, but nutritionally. All right. We get to hear some really good inner dialogue, pretty much this entire episode from a 7-year-old. You know,
cooking.
it's pretty cool.
Pressure cooking.
Yeah, getting some real
Family.
Tanya, the saga of Tanya the Evil vibes on
It's
this
fine.
one.
It's fine,
Yep.
dude. This
It's
slice of
fine.
life shit. It's fine.
Yep. No, get the fuck out of here.
Slice of life. Dude,
No.
They taught me how to make rabbit
Slice
stew.
my
The slice
fucking
of
life wide open and kill me if
Cut my slice in
No.
2 pieces, dude.
This is my last rabbit.
Yeah. Luke goes downstairs for training, and his dad tells him to strip.
Yeah.
Oh man.
This is cool.
Oh,
This is just
Yeah.
little slice of life
Says-
stuff, dude.
he says-
hold on. All right.
Yeah,
The
go ahead.
last
No,
anime
go ahead.
that we just watched, people were stripping left and right. Now you got a problem.
They're of age, Harris. They're 20 years old. We got the parentheses.
Look,
And it's not your dad touching
look,
you.
I'm gonna be straight. As soon as he said strip and he said yes, sir, I said this is a yikes moment.
Yeah.
I'm hitting the yikes button, and then he's
Yikes.
like, he's checking like
You're
Yeah,
no
we know
different
what
than
he's
Crunchyroll
checking.
And I was
comments,
like-
Harris. You're
was
no
like, this is-
different.
This is still a yikes moment, but I
As,
get it.
as a
All
father,
of the Crunchyroll comments.
you would let him leave his boxers on or his
Yeah.
undies. Let him leave them on. Check that way.
Yeah, you don't
can
need
still
that. You don't need that for your arm check.
He's
Yeah,
he's a
dude.
doctor. Number
No,
one.
but you don't need to
gotta
see where the
remember.
dick's pointing. You need to see if the leg's straight. Not the dick, Harris. Not like
I'm
this.
saying, look, all I'm saying is I'm not a doctor. I don't know how they treat their kids. Okay, this might be normal. I don't know, dude.
Literally,
Assassins?
the only reason he stripped is so that way the author could write the next strip scene.
Yes. And the next strip scene,
100%.
super problematic because the first thing he does is grope her boobs, and I'm like, Justin,
Yeah.
what?
And I'm pretty sure she's
what are you
10.
doing?
Pretty sure she's
Yes.
10 there.
Yeah. I think 12, but yeah.
And he's like a grown man in a little boy's body, and he's doing that, and I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
this, like, I
Either
can't
way,
tell- I can't
is
say
it's
it's
bad.
It's bad all
like
around.
this world has corrupted you. You know, my
Yep.
like my guy.
All I'm saying is
fucked
if
up.
I was reincarnated and I kept my memories and I was a kid and I was in elementary and a girl was like, I have a crush on you, I'd be like, that's a big yikes, dude.
Like,
I would be like,
fuck away from me, dude.
call your mom,
Yeah.
Yeah.
tell her to call me.
Call
You know?
your mom, and I hope she's a pedophile.
And
No, it
yikes,
just doesn't work
but-
either way.
It doesn't.
You
it
just
doesn't
got to
work.
be okay with just not doing anything for a while.
Like, but you gotta understand, like, your brain's probably not even making that hormone yet, so you're not even horny.
Yeah.
You know, you're probably just like, look, I can run again, and my knees don't hurt.
Yep.
Like, damn, I stink because I
Watch
don't know
me,
what deodorant
watch me
is.
get out of this chair, not like.
I'm pretty fucking coordinated for a 10-year-old. That's what I'd be happy about if I was 10-year-olds again. I'd be like, look, I could jump and not feel pain. It's dope.
So he tells Lug to do the katas for like karate.
Yeah.
In front of him to look at his muscles and
Rub his legs, dude.
Okay.
He rubbed his legs so much.
this was not the scene.
I didn't like that.
This
It
ain't
just
it.
wasn't
This ain't it,
necessary. It wasn't
No,
necessary.
not at all. Literally not at all.
Look,
So-
like I said, yikes. The hand was on the yikes button. Didn't press it. Hand was there though.
Oh, I pressed it.
I was like,
I pressed it instantly.
The second he said, "Take your clothes off," and he said, "Yes, sir," I'm like,
yeah.
Yikes.
I don't.
said
I'm not
yikes
gonna
so much.
judge a parent and the child relationship. If he started like checking his prostate and stuff, that yikes button would have been through the ground. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. It seemed okay.
"Why,
It seemed
Harris?
above board.
Why would that be through the ground?" It's just a dad who's a doctor trying to check his son's burp. That's what. That's
Making
you
sure he
are.
doesn't have cancer. I don't know.
Yeah. I
don't think you
Maybe
need
he's
to
got to
do
have an assassin's
I'm not a doctor,
prostate.
but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you don't need to do that.
Hopefully, as an assassin's prostate, I had my hand above the yikes button, but I didn't press it.
No, that one would be hit. I would hit it.
No, you wouldn't.
This one was a close hit, but I left it. It was fine.
So the dad ends up saying, he's like, I'm going to give you the eyes of Duophathe. And they're good eyes, like carrots.
Give you the eyes of Dolomite.
Yep. Just eat a lot of carrots, you'll get good eyes.
Yeah.
And then the dad ends up giving Lug LASIK surgery.
Yep.
So he can see a lot better. The mom takes care of him, and and he's 7 years old, mind you. Okay, he asked Lug if he wants to nurse.
Yep. She's
and
like,
then
"You're getting too old."
shoves
too
her
quick."
tits in his face.
Just motorboats her own son.
Yeah.
In public.
Look, I have a theory about her. I think she's
That's
been lobotomized. Okay. I
Hey.
think she's got real mental issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could.
I don't
You
know.
could.
But guess what?
not
The
hit
writer
yikes-
still wrote that.
Yeah, you
No,
can hit
I
the
get
not
it.
hit the yikes button as much as you want, Harris. It's
I
still
get
hit.
it. I know. This one
My
was definitely
hand
hitting
didn't
the
get to
yikes
leave
button.
the yikes button.
This one was definitely hitting the yikes button. I was like, what are you doing? Why?
Yeah,
Like,
this
number one,
is-
why was this written? Number two, why is the character doing this? Number three, why is the kid letting it happen?
Yep. And why is the dad not freaking out?
What?
Yeah,
What is
Dad's
that?
Walks
like-
Honey, get your tits out of the kid's face. Come on.
Yeah. Right.
Yep. So the dad walks up, says found. First he takes off the bandages off of Luge, and says, "You can see now," and they're like telescopes.
Yeah.
So the dad tells him he found a teacher that can teach him magic. The mom dresses him up in a dress and meets his mentor who comes in, and she's a child. Mentor.
It's just robe in a maze.
I'm the mentor, dude.
She introduces herself as Dia Vicorn. She was in the first episode. She's one of the top 5 mages in the world. Neat. And episode 2.
Yeah, this got a Lion King out of Jurassic Park.
The circle.
Yeah, because he's like, look, you can see now. Everything you see is our whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is ours.
You're just glossing over how stupid the dialogue is for this, where it's like,
so bad.
I can't talk about everything.
She's like, oh, you think I'm just a kid, huh?
Yeah.
Well, here's a giant spell boom. And you're like, you're still just a kid.
I'm just going to light your entire courtyard on fire. How about that?
How about that? There's a nuke in your backyard.
Yeah.
Huh? Am I still just a kid? Yeah, you're still just a kid.
Yeah.
You also
fire.
And then she's like, well, you're just a kid. And he's like, yep.
Like, well, actually, I'm
yeah.
a 50-year-old man in the body of a kid.
But I'm not going to tell you that because,
Because I don't want you to be afraid of me that I'm grooming you or anything like that.
Right, because I'm definitely not.
Because that's the D that I got,
Mm-hmm. Episode 3. Luge introduces himself to Dia and starts his training. She gives him what is called a Far Stone and tells him to pour as much mana in there as possible. He just keeps coming. Just keeps pouring the mana in. Just keeps going.
Don't stop coming.
I was
Don't stop
thinking
coming.
about it in a different term. Okay, if you didn't have a bike, okay, but you wanted to train for a bike, like you really want to be the best bicyclist, there is a cap on how well you can train yourself.
Right, because you could like
But he has
strengthen your
limitless
legs
growth.
a lot, but you're still not going to know how to ride the fucking bike.
He starts out at this without ever casting a spell. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, but it's all about just how much mana he has. It's like training your stamina.
Yeah.
But in order to train your stamina, you run till you're tired, and that builds a muscle. What was he ever doing with mana?
He said it was.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He said he knows the rules of the world. All right, we don't. The goddess told him all the rules. All right, I'm not saying they're not dumb.
It'd be like if you're trying to train to scream as loud as you can, and you did it by humming.
I'm just saying this is a weird hill to die on, Kyle. There's so much other
there's so many hills
You're telling me to not waste my energy on what I.
I didn't say that. If this was a 7-hour pot, I will go into 3 a.m. hating this. Okay.
This is one you walk by as well. Whatever, dude. He's got limitless power. It don't matter. It's not like he's not going to be handicapped until he's going to be handicapped. You know
This
what I
is
mean?
the one thing I'm okay with walking past.
Yeah. The hero literally has 30 cards, dude. Like, you have to look at the villain that he's going to go up against as well.
Who knows what the other cards are? Because I think they're just going to be like learn other languages.
The cards are going to be fuck up the assassin that comes from another world. That's one of the
They
cards.
probably haven't even thought about the cards.
There's going to be one that's going to be like, nah, and like, that's going to be the card.
You know why you can't think
It's
of
just
it,
a no
Kyle?
you.
No, you.
You know why you can't think of the cards? Because they haven't wrote them.
Right.
Yeah.
They're just gonna
They
pull.
do not exist
They're just gonna they're gonna write whatever works for their shitty episode.
Right.
Yep.
So like, don't like this isn't it. You know.
Yep.
I want to go home.
So he just keeps pouring mana in the stone. She tells him to stop, and he just chucks it in the sky and explodes. The parents come by, and they're like, "Who did this?" And she's like, "Well, it's my fault." And they're like, "That's not what I asked. Who did this?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, it was Luge, but it was my fault." And he's like, "It was Luge?" Great job.
Yeah, you fucking did it, dude. You fucking exploded our house about it.
And she's like,
You broke every window.
why are they like this? And he's like, they're like this.
That's my
Yeah,
parents.
they're
Haha.
It'd be better if he lobotomized both his parents. I honestly would have been okay with this show.
I don't think you'd know the difference.
It would be a hell of a plot twist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I cut out Dad's brain, and now he tells me to get naked and rubs on my leg. I don't get it.
I don't know. I'm a 70-year-old man in a 7-year-old body, and he tried grounding me. What? I'll lobotomize you, dude.
Lobotomize him, dude.
You don't even understand science yet. You know what I mean? Like you're in a fucking medieval.
I'm the doctor
magic.
now.
Yeah, I made a pressure cooker, dog.
He said because I said so. I
It's just
fucking
spit.
what?
I spit in his mouth. I don't play that shit, bro. I'm about it, bitch. Come at me, Dad.
Right.
Wipe my ass.
I'm out here busting my M&M. He's gonna walk into
Tell
mine.
Mama to bring her titties. Tell Mama,
Dad,
Mama, titties.
I'm hungry.
Dad, I'm gonna be honest. I was toilet trained right away.
I just wanted to piss on you.
Dominance.
Bro, I hate you so much, bro. You keep rubbing my leg every time we do the katas.
Right.
All right. Lug wants some Farstones, some more Farstones from her, and Dee's like, no, I can't give you Farstones. That's illegal. From where I'm from, can't give them to foreigners.
Yeah.
So Luke gets ready for bed. Dia knocks on his door. He's like, I'm gonna sleep with you tonight. He's like, okay. She also calls him her younger brother. That's cool.
Yeah.
The groomer has become the groomie.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, like at no point in the situation is he like, this isn't.
It's like you say, you either groom or get groomed. That's the.
You either grow up a groom or you're gonna groom.
So the next day they figure out his attributes, and she's like, "Oh my God, you have 4. I've never seen a person with 3, let alone 4. That's crazy. I can't believe that." She feels up his chest, shows him how to channel mana for the attributes, and says he'll have a wonderful first time.
Yeah. That's
He uses attribute conversion and starts falling through some dimension naked and gets held by Dia, who is also naked.
Yep.
These are children.
Yeah.
This entire time, she's like, "This is a wonderful first time," and I'm like,
This was another one of those moments I like looked at and then I looked away and I looked back and they were naked and I was like, what happened? What did
It's like
what?
it's like they just don't care. It's like
They don't.
they just want to make them younger. Like, we started out at 13 and 12 as a pretty big yikes, which it 100% is. But now we're going to 7 and 10.
Like,
they don't fucking know any of this.
Like the goddess said, you have 18 years. Why didn't the story start when they were like 16, 17, 18?
Yep.
16 or 17 at least.
Why?
I can say, okay, these kids are attracted to each other. I get that.
Right.
I can understand that because that's the age that it starts happening. But why do we go younger every time?
I was so scared that Cody was going to say 16 or 17. Okay, these kids are attractive.
No, I'm saying the feelings that they're having is warranted. This age is not.
Right, it's like a teen drama, right? Where
I'm
they're
not
talking about,
spraying my white.
all that shit.
I'm not spraying my white, but I am 100% rooting on my boy to spray his. Okay?
Yes.
I don't need to see it.
But
have a
also,
good time.
like, I'm not because he's a 70-year-old man. You know.
Also,
like,
but that's not the point.
Yeah.
You gotta remember. You gotta
don't.
remember.
No, you don't. You're one of the
the
fucking
entire
people
time.
talking about, but she's a 1,000-year-old dragon. That's what you're saying right now.
I am not.
That's what you just
that
did.
1,000-year-old dragon
I
has not
meant
hit
like
puberty.
he's a 70-year-old man, so it's a huge yikes.
Harris said, but you got to remember, she's a 1,000-year-old dragon.
It's fucking problematic. Is what I'm saying. Like,
But you gotta
you gotta remember, this
remember.
man is problematic.
you
as
gotta
fuck.
You got to remember, she's a 1,000-year-old
Like,
dragon. So
He's
I'm
not
spraying
asking
my
any
white.
questions when she's like rubbing up on him. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm drawing
I'm
her
like,
with a diaper,
yo,
but she's 1,000.
you better calm the fuck down with all that.
Yep.
I hate that.
Yeah. So after that happens, he ends up seeing a bunch of letters, and she's like, "That's a spell." He's like, "I don't know how to read that."
I can't read.
She's like, "Just
Do it.
say it." It's like, what? So then she uses it, and then he just uses it. That's it. Like,
Yep.
he finds out he can just use spells just by reading them instead of getting them dumped into his head. He also gets the idea to make new spells, which why wouldn't he know? Yeah, why wouldn't he know that he could do that? Like, he was so surprised at the fact, but he chose the spell weaver.
Right? Can we talk about
Attribute.
the mystical conlang? You know, some people just really enjoy that aspect of world building, and you're like, what are you going to do? We're just going to say it backwards. Yeah, that's good.
Say it backwards.
Yeah.
Not even say it backwards. Just like,
Right.
Yeah.
The only time I've liked that was in Halloween Town. Okay. The only time. Halloween Town 2 Calabar's Revenge. All right. That's the only time that's worked.
Like,
Grow up.
what is the age difference between us, dude? Like, I never understand, dude.
Why?
Cody, have you seen Halloween Town?
No.
Okay, Kyle, have you seen Halloween Town?
no, I have no idea what he's talking
Man, you
about.
guys need to fucking grow down, dude.
The
'cause-
only reason I know that is because my sister, that I have a 9.5-year gap between, knows that show.
I mean, what, we're 4 years apart?
Dude,
How old are
like
you?
I was a senior in high school and you were in 8th grade.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
you're
lot.
old as fuck.
I'm old as dirt, dude.
Yeah, it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah.
Halloween Town is fucking dope. I'd suggest going back and watching it, honestly.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's a fine
Yeah.
Disney Channel movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's no Johnny Tsunami, but it's fine.
I fucking love Johnny Tsunami.
Yeah, easy
Johnny
Tsunami.
Tsunami's fucking dope.
Dude. Easy Tsunami.
I love Disney Channel movies.
Shut the
Also,
fuck
don't look under your
up.
bed.
Go.
Right.
It's 11.
Yo, it's not like the famous Jet Jackson movie, which is also a fucking bop, you know?
Mhm.
R.I.P.
It's only been
peace.
2 hours. We're already almost.
Two
Yeah,
weeks.
I'm on episode
Two.
4.
I want to blow my brains out. 2 hours on this shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so we could spend an hour on Disney Channel movies, dude.
We got time. We got time.
We got
Yeah,
time,
we
dude.
found time for Azusa. I don't know, like, come on.
Yeah.
You don't need to find. First of all, motherfucker, you don't need to find time for Azusa. You know, she
Dude,
find time
I
for
miss
you.
Azusa so much.
I
dude.
miss her so much, bro.
My week's been so empty.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Just shooting loads with
Useless.
no meaning.
Yeah, dude, just come with no, yum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
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 I was fucking scrolling Reddit. I saw just a purple wig come up as an ad. And
Yeah.
dude,
Instant come
That's all
right
it
there.
needed.
Yeah.
just fucking like a shotgun blast.
Just
Yeah. He goes into some scientific explanation about how he makes the spells. He uses like boiling points, atomic number, density, stuff like that. And he asks Dia to use a spell that she wrote, but she can't. So then he writes it and uses it, and it works. And then she uses the spell that he wrote, and it worked.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to be the scribe in
Yeah.
order for it to work, because that makes sense.
Right.
I mean, they're
She doesn't
writing
have
the
that
exact same
skill.
thing, but
She doesn't have the skill.
it just doesn't work.
He's
like
gotta
if
do it
like if
first.
I write a sentence and
Yeah.
somebody else writes the same sentence, people can only read what I write.
Well, you need to say
So
it
they
first.
can't.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's just Simon Says, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's bringing
Makes sense.
that magic into the world, and then she's able to manifest it because he's already brought it. It's easy, dude. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's elementary.
Cool. Yep.
I hate him so much, dude. I just
So he
want
makes a
him to
bunch of new
die.
spells. He makes guns, makes a cannon, goes big boom.
Yeah.
He wakes up in the middle of the night. Dia's holding him. Says she has to leave soon, but she wants to stay there forever.
Again, dude, this was a
How do you
yikes
not-
moment. This was a yikes
Yeah.
moment for me, dude. She like they moved to her hand, and she's like, "It's our last night together," and I was like, "Hit that shit!" No, dude, what are you doing?
Yep.
These are kids. These are
And they're,
kids.
dude.
These are kids.
I'm not doing it. I'm not expelling more energy than I need to because
Right.
You know, he's gonna bottle it up now, and then
I know, dude, it hurts so bad.
15 minutes from now, he's gonna just like.
It's
break
already
his fucking
full.
head.
It's bubbling.
It's bad. After Dia leaves, Luke's dad.
This is like, you know, when your dad's scary when he gets quiet.
Yeah.
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 Cody's quiet. Uh-oh.
Just yell at
Okay.
something.
You know what the funniest part about that meme is because it's so true, right? But when I get really quiet, bro, both my kids leave me the fuck alone. It is. I never knew that how real it was until I became that, and it's real, dude.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be really nice to me too. I'm just gonna be quiet from now on.
It's a good idea. So after Dia leaves, Luke's dad decides to teach him the real shit that Duopaday's family is about.
The death days, dude.
I don't know.
The duotomies.
Yep.
Yeah.
The duosticanes.
Yep. The dad brings him to some 18-year-old woman that he wants his son to kill. She's crying. She's like, I didn't do it. This ain't me. That was a bad day. I took some Ambien. I don't even know how the fire started. I don't know how those old people died. Okay.
Some Ambien.
Someone gave me bath salts. I don't get it.
Yep.
That's a good cut.
So Luke sees Dia for a second when he sees the woman, but he's like, I do not care. Slices off her hand. He's like, don't worry. You'll bleed out. The adrenaline will start going. You won't feel a thing. You're going to die anyway.
Cold.
Yep. She ends up going crazy, saying like, you're a fucking bitch. You're going to die, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, maybe in the next life. And then throws the knife.
It's fucking cold,
so
dude.
dumb.
It's so
I
dumb.
hate it.
It's so dumb. And that's how they close the shot too.
Yeah.
That's how they
Dude,
close
like,
the
That's how
fucking
they close
shot.
the episode.
That's a
That's
good
it.
one. That's a good close.
And
And then it happened, and all I could think of was the dad going, what?
Right.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Dude, it's good. It's
So
good.
the dad
I
was like,
this
get
is-
naked.
Oh, no.
Maybe the next life, get naked.
Yeah.
Ducata number 7, that's my favorite.
Oh,
It sucks his finger.
Dad's just like, got any pubes yet?
what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
You know what they say, if there's grass on the field, play ball, son.
What? See, what do you like? This is
They never told
this-
me. They never told me what field. You got a little hair growing on that peach of an ass.
I don't.
No,
I hate that.
I gave this episode a Family Matters out of a comic got kill. It's bad. Y'all are bad. Y'all are real bad.
Oh shit, dude.
Hate that.
Oh, Kyle. Oh, it's nice to be back in the sewers with you, dog.
the sewer.
Oh, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Episode
that's funny.
4. Some girl walks through a forest abandoned by her family, collapses on the ground. Some wolves come to attack her, and it cuts into the intro. Luke is 10 years old now. They're walking around a festival with his parents. Luke goes up to some tower, like in Assassin's Creed, and he's just searching for people with mana, but he can't find people. He goes out hunting, comes across the girl that's about to get eaten by the wolves. He uses a spell that gives him some metal arms, which is like the only cool thing.
Mhm.
Gives himself a titanium knife. And yeah, again, the dialogue is shit in this. It's complete inner dialogue, and it is unnecessary. It's fucking dumb. The dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's not good.
But the
This is when I just hit the yikes button on him altogether.
The-
I was
yeah,
like, this
the-
is over.
can we talk about the yikes of him, because
Yep.
he planned to come there.
Mhm.
He knew she was out there.
Oh yeah,
Meaning-
I haven't even gotten to that meeting.
Mm.
Oh,
That's yikes.
because he fought the wolves in front of her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So like the whole dialogue is just him talking about killing the wolves, and also like his like so between the wolves fight and him talking to her, he's basically telling the dialogue like, I knew how this exactly would happen. Like, I'm gonna brainwash this girl into serving me.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna be my slave, and she's gonna be happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm like,
You're gonna like it.
What is this right
And
now?
then you
So-
think for a second of him going, yeah, I have feelings now. This is crazy. Let's brainwash people.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you're just being a good guy, sure. So he feeds her and says, if you eat too fast, I'm not giving you any more food. If you eat slow, I'll give you more food. And
Oh god.
he explains why after the fact, all right? But he had to do it this way in order to...
in order to Pavlov her.
Dude, this is the most unlikable main character. He's just shit.
I don't know a worse main character.
I don't know why they made
he's
him this way.
terrible.
Because they could have just made it so he was helping her. Why did they?
I hope he dies.
This was an intentional thing the writer did.
Yeah.
Like this writer dude is...
How do you write a character literally killing pedophiles and saving people and make me hate him so much? This gets the
By also
dopest
making
dope.
him a-
I don't know what to say. Like that's
By also
art.
making him a pedophile. Like that.
Yeah.
that's it.
Oh,
Like,
right. You're right.
Yep. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Right?
You are what you eat.
Mm-mm-mm. Hate
Yep.
that. Shut the fuck up.
So he did it
Harris.
because if she would ate too fast, she would puke.
Harris, you down here? Let me pop my nose up.
So this shit's
Marco.
just gross. Gross and coercive. It's
Marco.
gross. She says her name is Tart, who we know from the first episode, and goes into great detail about he's brainwashing her.
Yep.
We get a flashback 40 years before, and some special forces dude meets the goddess like Luke did. The guy accepts the mission. We see him 40 years later, and he's just a loser. He's
He's
fat.
a big chillin'.
Yep. Just eating.
Hey,
Alright, that's kind of fucked up to call him a loser. He's just living his life,
But-
bro. I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck.
he's
is
not
right.
grooming anybody. You know?
Fair. That's true.
Like, I don't.
He ain't fucking.
He's just
he ain't out here
gluttonous.
fucking kids, bro. You know, he's just eating
Right.
food, hanging out,
Yep.
Right.
Fair.
Big chillin'.
probably coming down his
of,
stomach a lot.
Like
Yeah.
the plan of being in a city and you're Assassin's Creeding it, right? And then you see a girl and you're like, she's gonna get abandoned. I'm gonna wait until there's some wolves. And then I'm gonna make some soup. And then
That's literally what he does for every fucking character. He this hate it. So the reason for this scene is nothing. It doesn't really matter. I guess just showing that she's done this for other people. I don't know. Luke is 12 years old now. Tart's older as well. He calls her beautiful, and she's legit his servant.
Yeah.
He takes her to the training room, tells her to strip, and perform the kata.
Dude.
Yikes, dude!
Dude, so
Yikes.
much.
Yikes.
So much.
Yeah.
Like,
yikes.
okay, when he went down and like they showed the window again, and I was like, nah, man. And then he
Yep.
says strip, and she's like, yes, sir. And I was like,
The
this is not good.
the
And then the
copium.
first thing he does is cup her boobs. I was like, whoa, dude. Like, what? Whoa, like,
Dude, the Crunchyroll comments for this shit, okay, had the most amount of fucking coping I've ever seen in my life. They're like, it's just for medical purposes.
no.
Like, it's fine. It's just for it's fine.
Those people have a brain deficiency, dude. If you watch this, you're like, this is all right. You have a fucking worm in your brain, you stupid bitch. You're just fucking actually stupid. There's no way of working around it.
Or you're 13.
Or you're 13. If you're 13 and you like this, dude, big snaps,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
Watch this shit.
This is
Fair.
like it.
I
this
get
is
it.
your kingdom.
I get
This
it.
is
Yeah.
your kingdom. We
Yeah.
are peasants in your kingdom. But
Yeah,
this is
dude.
your kingdom.
You,
We're
I will
upset.
bow to you. You are
We
God
are
here.
not happy with the monarchy, but
yeah,
we live here,
but you're the king.
and you're the
My
king.
taxes
It
don't
is
go
what it
to
is.
this.
Yeah, dude. I don't like what I'm seeing, but you rule. All right, I'm gonna
is
sit
you.
over here.
This is for you. You know.
Yep.
I'm gonna sit over here a while.
Yeah.
Yep. So basically, he's now her assassin teacher and says she's not great, but she can handle the spear. So
Yeah.
Hey,
he makes
nope,
a spear
never
for
mind.
her.
No.
Ain't
See
that-
what are you doing?
Nope.
See,
Dude,
Nope.
listen,
Don't
I
do
can't-
it.
You
Don't
can't.
do it.
Okay,
Don't do it.
First
Cody,
of
what are you
all,
doing?
you
Cody, what are
can't
you
take
doing?
the trap
Cody,
out of
what
the
are you doing?
house, bro.
No,
We
Cody,
in the
what are you
trap.
doing?
We in
Cody,
the
what are you
trap
doing?
house, bro. You can't take the trap out of the house. I didn't mean it. I meant it as a
Cody, what are you
joke,
doing?
as a whole, as saying the word spear, not as the literal what we're watching. You know, just making a little ha ha funny moment.
Kyle, you want to go down there with him?
I somehow missed this. I don't know what he's saying.
No, go ahead.
And I'm scared.
Yeah.
Good.
No, go ahead. Cody.
Justin, go ahead.
No,
With the
Right.
plot?
Okay. No, I'll go. So then he
It
makes
felt like
makes
it
her
felt
a
like Justin
spear.
was talking,
makes
and
her
then
a spear
everyone's like, "Cody, what are you doing?" I'm
with
like,
shut
I
up
don't-
with
Shut up. Go ahead,
makes
Justin.
makes her a spear.
Yep.
Yep, that is easy to conceal and hide,
Mm-hmm.
but you can pull it out when you
Yep.
need
Keep
it.
going. Yeah, you
Cody.
can.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Anything to add? No,
I don't get it.
nope, nothing.
Nope.
You don't got
Go
nothing
ahead.
for us
Nope.
there, Cody? Huh?
No. No.
Hey, you look like you got a crown up on your head, bro. Like,
Yep.
you good? You good?
Oh no, I am not the
king?
king of this. This area
king?
is not my land. I don't
king?
know how I got here.
Crown for a king?
Proudful king.
So then she shows up in his bed and shoves her tits in his face.
Of
Yep.
course.
Of course. End episode 4.
Yeah, this gets an
Nothing
infinite dendrogram out of To Catch a Predator.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh man.
At least in Infinite Dendrogram, everybody was of age.
Were they?
I don't know. Probably not.
I mean, the one panda
They
bear
were
guy
not.
was
you
like
know?
the only part of that show I even remember a little bit.
Yeah, I barely remember it. I remember the one bitch got trying to get ate by like ants.
I remember the ice mech and
Oh
and,
yeah. God, that was
the
awful.
villain that
The
was
battleship.
Like, yeah, and
God, that was so
and-
bad, dude. Infinite Dendrogram was so bad.
fucking rules.
So bad,
And
dude.
and the journalist girl. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Class was just
Oh,
journalism.
kill me, dude.
Yeah, I have a mech. Yeah, I just journalist.
Oh.
That's the game. That's the same game.
But then she was the killer, right? The player killer?
Yeah, because she fought that puppet guy.
yeah. And
Literally
the one
end
guy
my
that
life,
had
dude.
instruments. He was
So I
an
meant
instrument.
It was an instrument puppet.
Yeah.
Episode 5.
Thank God.
We get another flashback 35 years earlier with some samurai dude getting reincarnated just like Luke. He's number 362 and he just gets burnt alive by the hero.
Mhm.
So he died. Tart and Luke go to the market.
He acted so little like a samurai.
Yep.
He grew up like he was like a 20-year-old man, and he just
Yeah, okay. Okay. So why is everybody but the main character getting to be past 18?
Weird.
Just the one that we're happening to be following.
And all I'm saying is that okay, we're at 360, right?
Yep.
But like, we're not doing we haven't done some Doctor Strange shit, right? There's no parallel universes. We want to save this particular world. We're throwing you in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's 360 other people. So it would be so fucking funny. This show would climb out of the ropest rope if you just off screen, like in the distance, saw all these guys who got isekai just die in the background. Real time.
That'd be good.
Real time. That'd be dope.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, we're getting these windows, and I have to coexist like these people that are part of the story, but are not going to be part of the story in any way.
Yep.
Like, it's the same timeline. Just go.
Yep. It's bad. Tart and Luke go to the market, end up helping some farmer that gives them a bunch of food. They share some heartfelt conversation that is, it's so garbage.
Yeah.
Like, I'm honestly amazed. Like, my eyes are not stuck.
Yeah.
Like,
The dialogue is
It's some of the
it's
worst.
so bad. It's
some
so
of the
bad.
worst.
it's not good.
Especially between Luke and his dad. It's fucking awful to listen to.
Dude, just wait.
I know. There was one conversation, I'm like, is this really fucking happening?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Luke's dad takes him to the training room. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Kata number 7, baby.
And, yep. Talks about whether or not Tart could be trusted. Luke talks about how he knows for certain he can trust her based on her breathing, her blushing, her sweating, and her smell.
Yeah.
His father says he's going to test
At that
Luke.
point, you're just padding the resume. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, he's going to test Luke in order to make him an assassin by fighting his dad one-on-one. So this will probably be a really cool fight. Honestly, if I'm being for real.
It's pretty good.
I will say, Luke looks dope as fuck in his assassin
Yeah, dude.
costume.
The high collar.
Yeah.
Looks sick.
Come on.
Looks dope.
Yeah, man.
Looks dope.
Yeah.
Looks dope.
Yeah, dude. Show's okay.
But this fight was dumb.
Yeah.
yeah.
One, the fucking dialogue we get from Luke, the entire fucking fight is horrendous. Like, and okay, it's an assassin fight. I get that. Grow up.
Yeah.
Grow up. Every time he's like, that's a feint. But what if that's a feint? And that's a decoy. He's above me. Like, come, dude.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he's like, he's going to throw one from my hot side. But then my cold side is going to be undefended. What? What?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like what you don't get, Justin.
Nope.
This
Nope.
is assassin talk,
Nope.
okay? You know, like
Nope.
it's just normal stuff.
There
This is
is
what assassins
no.
do.
no.
Yeah,
If
this
you watch
is
like
assassin
Mr. and
stuff,
Mrs.
dude.
Smith, you know, if
Yeah, if
you
you
watch like
watch-
any James Bond movie,
you watch any-
They talk about
Naruto.
cold sides, hot sides, jump
Yeah.
sides, dude. You don't know.
I'm on your
dude.
6.
Yeah, dude.
on,
I'm up your 7. You're got a 7, baby.
What are you doing?
Ah! Charlie Murphy.
Yeah.
It's out.
Are you proud?
Yeah,
Are you
dude.
proud?
Luke ends up besting his dad, and his dad, okay. His dad said that he was surprised that Luke won, given that Luke was holding back, and Luke's like, I didn't hold back. You said that this was training, and magic isn't considered training. Then the dad says, ha, you saw through my words saying that this was training and my hidden meaning behind my meaning.
Yeah.
That was the real training all along, and you passed.
I
See,
So
hate
now
this
you're
show.
real assassin stuff.
you gotta
This is-
understand.
No, Harris. No, Harris. No. No, I don't have to understand. No, I don't.
I
No, I don't.
I gotta hear Harris defend this one, just so I can remember it later in life when I hear Harris try to tell me that I'm
So
wrong about
you gotta
something.
understand that I get what this dad's doing because sometimes shit just goes sideways and you make shit up and you just go, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, you know, this is that was the plan. You know, that was the real test for you to figure out what the real test was because that was I almost got you, but then I didn't. But
see if he would have said it like that, it would have been funny. Good scene. He said it like this. You seen through the lies. This was the
Okay,
real
look,
test.
Okay, let me ask you. Go
ahead, go ahead.
As a man,
Go
as a
ahead.
man,
As a ma'am.
your
go ahead.
child.
Yeah.
Right? You spend your whole life becoming doctor. You spend your whole life becoming assassin. You're a child who's not even of
Me?
age, who doesn't have pubes,
Me?
fucking out assassins you. What do you do? What do you do in this situation?
High five. High fives all around. Good
Yeah,
job.
High five.
No.
High fives all around.
Because you have a
job.
fucking ego, all right? You go, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Why?
Now I gotta prove to you that I know big brain stuff.
I'd be like, yeah, fuck your mom. I don't know.
Yeah, dude. I fuck your mom all the time. She's
Yeah.
She loves it. You're
Yeah.
an idiot, dude.
See how quick? See
And
how
I
quick you
kick her,
turned
and
right
I'll
there?
kick him.
See how quick
I'll
you
kick
turned
him
right
down
there?
the steps.
In this scenario, I'd be like, yeah, fuck her so much after she fucks you.
No,
Like-
God, fuck. Damn it.
There you
Yo, that's good.
I mean, it probably happens.
oh, I hate you, Kyle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I fuck right after she's done with you. I get those sloppy seconds every time, dude.
Ain't bad. Ain't bad.
Yep.
Ain't bad, dude. Nice of you.
No, this was
I
atrocious.
hate it.
I
Yeah,
hated
it was so bad.
I hated it. Like, but it's just that's what I thought of. I was like, this. He doesn't know what to do. He like literally is
No.
good at two things.
No, you're wrong.
This little kid is better than him. He's just like,
That's not
yeah,
implied at all.
you know,
That's
I'm just
not
realizing
implied at
that
all.
Justin skipped right over the whole cross-dressing, and I know we didn't need to get on it, but
Like I mentioned it in passing.
it don't need to
But-
be spoken about. The woman's got a lobotomy, dude. She got a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
like
punch down.
Can we not go over
I just
it,
don't.
Kyle?
I
just
don't want
want
to
this
talk about the
over
mom
with.
any more than I have.
there's just
hate
so
this anime.
much.
There's so much. There's so much bad.
There's so much bad.
Yeah, it's insane.
At least High Rise. It just
No,
It
no,
got,
no,
it,
no,
like
no,
there-
no, 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 no.
It wasn't dense with its bad. You know.
Yes, it was.
This hits you.
That's a hot take.
This hits you at different angles of bad.
No.
You know.
We're watching.
It-
We're
this-
watching High Rise again
No.
after this. We
High
decided.
Rise was like if I pulled a
No.
PB&J from my toilet
No.
and I gave it to you, and you're like, okay, this is uniformly soggy dog shit. I hate it.
Nope.
This is like, okay, I'm getting used to the glass in this bite. Hopefully, this next bite's good, and it's a hot coal, and you're like, that's a new kind of bad. I didn't expect that one.
Nope.
Okay, the only thing that I would say this has that is worse than High Rise, okay, I'd put them on the same tier. Like they're both absolutely terrible. Rope is rope, easy, not even a question. But this has way more problematic things in it
Yeah.
than High Rise did,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
Definitely more problematic because of the age.
Yes,
More than anything. I mean, like
Well,
in the
the
first
age and
5
the
minutes of
actions.
High Rise, there was also like implied rape coming.
Even if
Like,
even if they were all of age, his manipulative behavior
yeah,
is fucking oh
Yeah.
boy.
it's
Hold
not
on.
good.
Don't say implied rape. He said, "I'm going to rape you." It's not implied. It was
Yeah.
said.
Look,
Oh, there's no other cops.
I
around.
don't
Can't wait to
remember.
fuck
I
this
just
high
remember.
schooler. That's what
I
he
just
said.
remember shit going down, and I was like, why?
We're watching High Rise. You three are hosting it together.
I'm not
Okay.
Hey,
I'm not saying
Yo,
that. I
hold
think
up.
they're both absolutely terrible.
No.
I'm just saying this had way more problematic scenes.
Oh, okay. Got you. You're right.
Problematic. I'm saying like
yes.
You're right.
children. Yes.
100% correct.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely
They're
correct.
both so bad.
Yeah,
Like it.
but like you
And
got to
people
remember
say
about
that
High
he-
Rise that it had Sniper Mask, you know, and he was cool.
Yeah.
People will say this for both of these anime. This is one of the best things I've ever seen.
I don't get that.
It blows my mind.
I
Mhm.
I legitimately do not understand that take.
Yeah.
You
I've
know?
seen it. I've seen it for High Rise.
I know, and I know it's out there, and I understand it, and I would ask that
You
like,
just
if
said you
this is
don't.
one of your favorite anime, like I would say that you should seek help.
Seek
you know?
help.
Like, just
Yeah.
seek help.
It,
I don't know.
Okay. I just. It's
Yeah,
just grow up.
I would never understand how someone could think this is their favorite anime, but like,
No.
if they said this is their favorite anime, like I would understand, and I would say,
Yeah. I need to meet somebody that this is their favorite anime. I have to.
I don't want to meet them.
I would
No,
love
I
to.
do. I need to know.
We
I need
get,
to know.
We need to start having like after anime interviews of people who love it and then tell us why they like it.
I don't really.
We kind of had that with Konosuba with the community because they all loved it and it was hot dog shit.
Yep.
It's just like I just think that isekai is our bad spot. You know what I mean? Like we've seen slice of life and been like, this is fine, but like isekai, I like. There's maybe two isekai that we've watched that I actually liked out of like the 6 or 7 we've watched.
I refuse to believe that it's just a genre that I don't enjoy. Okay. Because you can have so many of these elements from other shows in this. Okay. It's not the concept of isekais that I dislike. It's the execution. The dialogue is always top tier garbage.
Yeah.
The characters are terrible. They're all one dimensional. Like, what?
Yeah, I think it's just the easiest type of like manga or anime to produce.
And people just eat it the fuck up.
Yeah, it's the lowest.
You don't
hanging
have to
fruit.
be. You don't have to be creative,
Right.
because you like. There's video games.
It's
that
all
you
been
can pull
done.
from.
It's been done. Yeah.
Yep.
You just pull from a couple of things and be like, we're fucking good to go. You know.
It's so frustrating. I can't believe people eat this up. It makes me so mad.
It's insane.
It just confuses me more than anything.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here.
Okay,
puzzled.
I wouldn't even be mad if this was like your garbage TV stuff. Okay, I can admit some things I watch, some things I enjoy. They're not objectively good, but I enjoy them.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna say that this is good, or that this is your favorite anime out of all the anime, you think this is the best overall, I don't know. Yeah.
If somebody said, "Yeah, I like it. I know it's dog shit, but I still really like it," I'd be like, "Oh, I got you," kind of.
Maybe not on this one, but
not on this
other
one.
ones.
Not on this one.
This
This
one I'd be
one,
like,
there's a lot about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You're gonna have to really explain why.
And especially if they're like, yeah, they just did a lot of different things that I didn't see in a lot of other isekais. You're like, what?
What?
Which different?
Are you saying that instead of 12 they went to 7? Is that what you're trying to say?
It's like, yeah, they weren't afraid to, push the envelope. You
would have to compound so many sad stories for me to be like, okay, I guess that's your favorite. Like, when someone's like, oh, that album's my favorite. You're like, that's your favorite album. You're like, oh, it was, what I listened to a lot when my dog was dying. You're like, okay, I guess it's your favorite. It means something to you.
Yeah.
But like if you were like, oh yeah, I took care from my mom and I watched it, I was like, yeah, but that's only for that's good for 2 episodes. What about the rest? And
You still got a lot of yikes to sift through, bud.
yeah, that's a lot of yikes. The mom soaks up some yike. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the rest of it?
Yeah.
We get some scenes of Lug and his dad just killing a bunch of peeps. Couple of just.
I like this. This was cool.
Yeah, I was fine with this, I guess. In a ride back to their land, him and his dad talk about his final test and talks about Lug hiding his identity by becoming a merchant. His dad created a fake birth when Lug was born, pretending that some merchant leader had a kid with some harlot, and just so when Lug got old enough, he could take that identity.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
You know what I don't like about this, dude? Harlot is harlot's a bad term, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when you say harlot, you're like, yeah, this fucking broken down slut. And what if it was just some girl at a bar just having a good time, dude? I just don't like the double standards of calling this guy a
harlot's
merchant
just
king.
an old timey term for prostitute.
Whatever, dude. I don't like it. Stop slut shaming, okay?
I don't think he was. He didn't say like
he
this
said-
dirty ass hoe. He was just like
He said harlot with a hard R, dude. He's like that fucking harlot, and I'm like,
yep.
oh, what? Just saying, dude.
At some party for Lug, some crybaby kid is mad that Lug is going to be the head of the family. He whines, and Lug's dad said, all right, put up them dukes, dude.
Go on.
As soon as he's like, yeah, okay, Lug comes behind him and like gives a little nick to his throat. It's like, okay, that's cool. The dude tries to fight again. He's like, that wasn't fair. And then Lug breaks his arm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always down for a good arm snap, dude.
What he said afterwards was pretty fucking dope. He said, he's like, treat that with mana. He'll be healed in 2 days. I was like, all right, okay.
That was
okay. All right, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty okay, right?
I'm
there.
a Harris for a moment because it made me think about the idea of someone giving diagnosis while fucking your shit up. Not he did it right after, but I want literally like, yeah, you're gonna want to fucking be in bed for 2 days.
Get this shit healed with mana.
Yep.
It's good.
And I'll get you some fucking anvil for this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that was pretty okay. The guy's name is Rona, and Lug, after he's like outside, he like talks to him. He's like, hey, you should be my knight when I need you. All right. You should be my one of my subordinates. So now they're happy friend guys.
Mm-hmm.
So character development.
Yeah.
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah.
Then Luke dips out to go to a different land, forget what it's called, Miltu. And he dons his new disguise as I Lick Bowels, merchant trader.
Yeah, dude. I also lick
think
bowels.
that's his name.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, dude. End episode 5.
Yeah, this got an anime out of anime. I actually really liked this episode. I thought this episode was great. And I was like, damn, all right, we're like at the turning point. Shit's about to get good. Absolutely.
I don't even want to talk about this next episode, to be honest.
I don't even want to talk
this
about
is
this.
this is a lot. You could skip over
real
quite a
bad
bit of
shit.
stuff here, Justin. Just let you know.
You take your liberties on this one, my guy.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can skim on this.
Yep. In Mill 2, episode 6, in Mill 2, some kid tries to solicit men into going to some bar, and a bunch of kids take him there. They're basically concierges to the city, get paid from the places they refer. The blue-haired girl, who is kind of like the leader, her name is Maha. It's like that Amanda Bynes skit from... We're the same age, Harris.
How? I don't know.
I have no idea what
We're
you
not
guys
so
are talking
different, you and
about,
I.
dude.
You know the Amanda show?
The Dancing Lobsters.
The Dancing Lobsters.
Her like Drake Bell, like
Yeah.
his, like start on Nick and stuff.
Yeah.
You guys forget that I was poor, right? We didn't have like any type of
Dude,
TV.
we stole cable for like
We didn't.
15 years.
We didn't.
Don't snitch.
Yeah, you fucking narc.
Big cable gonna come out of your
cable.
fucking
Big cable's coming. Comcast is coming for you.
We didn't
It's gonna
have
send you a
power
bill.
most weekends. I had to go stay at Kyle's. Remember that, Kyle? I'm like, yo, can I come over? We don't got no power.
No, I really don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
Thanks.
Every time I came over to your house was because our power was out.
I remember that as I got to spend good time with my friend Cody.
Yeah, me too. But I also got to remember it as like I can go play video games now.
I know.
It's good times.
Nice.
So Maha and another girl, Aoife, is part of the group. Some creepy dudes come up, try to kidnap the girls. Maha uses some mana headbutt to hold them off. Doesn't matter, as 3 of them are caught anyway. They end up getting taken to this orphanage where Director Torin runs it. And one of the blonde kids, Connor, gets punched in the face when he talks back to the dude. And they found out that everybody actually got kidnapped, not just them 3. The kids are given a little bit of veggies for food for the week and are basically sweatshop workers who get beaten every day if they don't produce enough clothes. Some fancy rich dude shows up, gives the director some money, and says to have her go to his lodgings tonight. Who's that? Wonder. Later that night, Aoife and Maha are told to go outside and strip. Or at least Aoife is, and then Maha is ordered to wash her. Aoife gets all dressed up just to get raped by that guy. Aoife comes back visibly distraught. Maha talks to her, but Aoife runs away to hide. When Maha catches up to Aoife, pleads for her not to look at her. This happens again and again, and you slowly see the life disappear from her eyes.
And like, I hate it too, because like, okay, they're sweatshop workers for like how long, right? Probably for a while. And then this Richie walks, he's like, y'all could be fucking these.
Yep.
That's it. And the dude's like, you're right. And now it's just a fuck shop. This is the wildest turn ever.
Yep. So until finally the director's like, all right, well, you're going to entertain me now. It's like, okay. And then some of the other kids complain. They're like, why is it that you're only mean to Aoife? He's like, oh, you're right. And then has all of them get raped. It's like,
just constant.
Okay. Yeah. And then this one girl, I don't know her name, with like short blonde hair. She's so distraught about it. She takes a sickle and just starts slashing her own face. It's like, well, they're not going to want to rape this.
And again, if this story was told in a better context, this would be like very emotional. Like, you know, like it could have been something.
Like I'll tell you a show and an episode where they did this almost exact same story in a way more tasteful way. Dororo.
Yeah.
They did this.
Perfect.
And it was way more tasteful while also being extremely distressing.
Yes.
I'll give you another one. Spartacus.
Yep.
Boom.
Even with the gratuitous sex
even
and
with
nudity.
oh my god, that's even worse, dude.
Right.
Oh, it's so much worse.
Yep.
It's insane.
God.
It's
crazy.
Like this was so bad. And like the age part of it makes it really bad, but like just the shots of everything that was happening. Like
it was definitely like glorifying it more than like just trying to tell a story.
Right.
You know?
And like I get it, it's like supposed to make you feel uncomfortable and all that stuff, but like there's a way to do this. And like this was not the way.
Nope. So she walks Maha walks up to a closed door. She hears the lackey and the director talking about selling Maha off next, since she's turning 12 now, and people pay good money for virgins. So that's what happens. She runs away, contemplates cutting her face as well, when Luke shows up and gives... Dude... Okay. He gives the most chud line in the history of chud lines. Okay. All right. Viewers, people in Discord, if you ever say this to a fucking woman, okay, prepare to die alone.
Mm-hmm.
Because I promise you, no one will want you.
No.
If you see a girl crying, okay, and you say you should smile more.
Yep.
Kill yourself.
Like, you're a lot prettier when you smile.
Yeah.
Like,
if you say that unironically and not as like a joke because shit people say that, kill yourself.
Yep.
Do it.
Yep. Like,
I don't want you to do that. Maybe like cut a finger off. I don't care. Get in a car accident, dude. Grow up.
Like, how about just get help? You know, like
look inward on who you are as a person.
Think about it.
And then get a therapist.
And then jump off a bridge. I don't know, dude.
Learn a little empathy. You know, understand that a woman is a human being, and like maybe they're not concerned about the way they look when they're crying, because they're crying and they're upset. And just think about it for a minute. You know, that's it.
I hated it.
Unreal. Like, I've never been more out on a main character in my life.
Yeah.
I can't think of a more unlikable main character.
Yeah. There's so many reasons that I gave this a rope is rope, but boy, oh boy, was he top of the list.
Yeah. But again, it's that shit, right? Like, like this is just like, of course he said that. Like, he's a piece of shit, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe the whole D thing is just like that he has no emotion. You know, like maybe that's the thing.
Could be, I guess. I don't know.
And that's why he is this way. And like maybe that like if that's what it is, like I would understand and I would kind of be like, okay.
That would make no sense for his character prior, though.
No,
he was just happy about having feelings.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I don't need these fucking things anymore.
Right.
I don't know. Anyway, Luke asks Maha to be his assistant, and the director says Luke can get her in 3 days. The director plans on selling Maha's virginity and raping her before giving her to Luke.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
Again, he is like watching her about to slice her face up and everything, and she's crying, and he's like, "Hey, like just chill."
Yep.
Just chill, cause you're pretty. And then is like, "Yo, I'll buy you and take you away from here." And then the guy's like, "Yeah, give her 3 days." And he's just like, "I have a very strong feeling that you're about to do very bad things to her."
He knows exactly what's going on.
Right. And
He's like,
because
I
he
could tell
even
she was
says to
asking
her,
for yeah.
He even says to him, he says, "Don't fucking touch her. Like, then just take her."
Yeah.
Yep.
Just end it. You literally just kill people. Like, just do that.
Yep.
That's your thing.
Mm-hmm. So she ends up dipping out of the carriage to run away. Let the director's lack. He has mana too, so he's strong. Luke shows up to stop him, helps Maha. Luke fucks both of them up. Maybe kills them. I don't know. I'm not really sure.
It's not super clear, I don't think.
Yeah. So then Tart ends up being one of the, like, pretends to be one of the girls that are getting sold and gets the rich dude caught by the police.
Which
Again,
such a fucking unnecessarily problematic scene.
Yep.
Like, the guy gets on top of her and, like, rips her chest open, like, or her shirt that's covering her chest. And I was like, why?
Yep.
Why?
Yep. Luke ends up saving Maha, and she's like, "My prince saved me." And the episode ends.
But the girl has her face healed too.
Oh, yeah, the girl has her face healed.
Yeah, the girl that slashed her face up for some reason's got her face healed. I'm assuming because they used magic to heal it or whatever. But like,
yep.
What a hopelessly bleak episode to give us next to nothing. Like, we already know that Maha is going to be part of his like little brigade, and like, why was this like more not the story? Like, I get the story, but like, why was it shot this way?
Yep.
It's like the person that like directed this, or the studio or whatever, or like however it's drawn in the manga, was like, hey, this is supposed to be sexual. And it's like, no, this was not meant to be sexual.
Okay,
dude.
You know what's fucked up too? Okay, so look at how much backstory we got for Maha. All right? Look at how much backstory we got for Tart.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't find a way to make that one sexual, so you just didn't feel like doing it.
Right. Like, Tart was just like, yeah, we just left the village. But
Yeah,
like, we'll
just
give her
didn't have
big
any food.
bazongas that are always out all the time. Like, that's how we'll fix that.
Yep.
Like, what? Like, it's a lot, dude. Like, it's really unnecessary, and it does suck because there are like okay, I won't even say cool. They're okay moments. Like, literally the 5th episode, I was like feeling the tide shifting. I was like, all right, dude, like this might be good. This might come back around. And then for you to just like do whatever the fuck you did in the 6th episode, I was like, man, like, what's happening? What are you doing? This is definitely the most problematic anime we've seen. I can't think of any other anime that's close to as problematic as this one.
Yeah.
It's so problematic, it made my bowels explode.
Yeah. Like, High Rise had a couple parts where I was like, what the fuck? Why is this the shot you've chosen? You know?
Yeah, like when she was washing her hands and had her whole asshole out.
Yeah.
She looked like a fucking thumb.
Yeah, like in Prison School, right? Like, we praised it because it was funny, and it was meant to be funny. Like, that show was meant to be funny, and that's fine. But like, this one was like, nothing about this is supposed to, like, it's not dramatic or anything. You're just fucking like being gross and weird for the sake of being gross and weird, and then you're portraying the main character to not. There's not a good character in this show. Who's the good guy? I don't even understand. But I don't know, man. It's fucking weird, but like it's still just typical anime shit. A lot of it is just like, yeah, it's like isekai in general is just like low hanging fruit, and this is just one of those things. It's just low hanging fruit, and you're like, all right, this is what it is. Fucking
Hate it.
hell, dude. It's not good.
End episode 6.
I don't even know what to give this. I hate this out of I hate this. You know? I don't know.
That's fair.
It's bad.
That's
it's really
fair.
not
That's fair.
good.
Yeah.
Like-
What an episode to end on, you know?
Like for real. You know, like I
Yeah.
kind of don't even want to watch the next 6. But
You're not alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely don't at all.
I'm curious how much worse it can get. But
Who's writing?
I absolutely don't want
Yeah,
to.
who's writing next week?
Not it.
I'll do it.
if no one else wants to do it, I'll do it.
I don't know if I can handle another.
I feel
hang
like
of
I
this.
definitely don't feel like any of the people that give it rope is rope should write it because they have very strong feelings about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, give us some rose color.
I wrote the plot. You know,
Right.
I wrote the plot.
Yeah. I don't mind. I do mind, but fair. Like, you know, the people that are
Well,
like,
let's
saying
hope.
rope is
Let's
rope.
hope the writer was like, we'll just have, or the director was like, only one rape episode.
Yeah, like hopefully, like after they got the 6th
Tasteful
episode out,
one.
they were like, look, there's a lot. Like,
All right,
let's-
I won't do it unless there's at least one full rape episode, not half. Full.
Yeah.
Right.
You always skimp. You're like, oh, there was a rape in this episode. No.
Yeah.
No,
Like, what is it? What is it?
we
with
either have
isekai
them
and
sprinkled
that?
everywhere, or we have one full 25-minute rape episode.
Like,
And not
like,
just one,
it's
all
like,
of them. And
it's
not
either-
just one time.
And they're 12 or
Repeatedly.
younger. That's it.
Yeah. there's
Yep.
like the people that like say like Sword Art Online, you know, like why there was like 2 in that show for what reason? Like, why there is a way to communicate that someone is bad to a woman other than that, you know, and like
Obviously.
there's also a way to do it without being like gratuitous about it or like I don't know, like
There's rape, be a Nazi, and kill a dog.
yeah, right, which are all
Just
bad.
kill a dog. Just kill a dog.
Just felt like
Kill a
like,
dog,
you don't gotta
dude.
Kill a dog either.
Or
but, like,
also fuse the dog with the kid, right?
Fuse the
like,
dog.
That's
Fuse the
top
dog,
tier.
dude.
That's top tier evil shit. You know?
Fuse the
But, like,
dog.
I'm just saying, like, there's a way to do it without making it seem like you're enjoying writing it. If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
There's
You
a
know?
way to do it to like tell a story or try to, you know, tell a part of a character's life, or there's
Yeah.
ways to do it. This was
Yeah.
not it. This was awful.
This wasn't it. You made it like way too gross and like probably like real. Like if the thing is they wrote it from the perspective of the people that were doing it to the victims, right? Like
Yeah.
that's where the camera work was coming from
Yeah.
and like all that stuff, right? Like that you were putting the viewer in those people's shoes. Like no, put them in the victims' shoes, you know? Like I don't know.
Yeah. Yep.
Because you
It's
want
bad.
the empathy from the victims, but like you're doing it the wrong way. You know, this isn't a show about that.
Yep.
It's fucked
All
up.
right. Next week, we're doing episodes 7 through 12.
Ooh.
Woo.
God, this show fucking sucked, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is sucking my will
It's
to
just
live
a choke, though.
a little bit. Like we should really think about it and come back to it tomorrow and just figure out if we should pivot. Like we've never done it
We
before.
can't-
Yeah.
We've
If
never
there's
done
ever
it.
an anime to
Yeah,
do it
I
to,
would-
dude, I feel
We
like this will
can't.
be it.
But it's just a choke, you know. We're
It's
we're
just a
gonna make
joke
it
because
we're gonna
this
do
is
it the- for
normal
the first
anime
ti-
shit. But like, I don't want to keep going through with it.
No, dude. You need to change it to a rope is rope if you're ever going to fucking. I need a
If you
quad
suggest a
rope is
pivot-
rope And no, you can't.
If you're trying to rewrite the Constitution, okay, for this anime,
You better be happy about writing this because
Okay,
it's only a joke.
Let me tell you why a choke is almost worse than a rope. Because a rope is so bad that we can fucking hate it. A choke is just like, it's bad, dude. Whatever. Like,
that's not how I feel at all.
what's going on with it?
yeah.
Like, this is just.
Let me
normal
tell you why
anime shit.
3's worse than a.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
I'm gonna tell you why
I'm gonna tell you.
687. All right,
I'm gonna tell you.
the 789.
Some of the best episodes we've done have been rope is rope. That's what it is. Some of the. I don't remember the last time I gave a choke to something.
Same. That's why I'm trying to sparingly give out my chokes or my ropes and my dopest dopes, because I feel like with us, it's like it's either one or the other. You know?
Yeah.
Like, why even have the other shit? You know what I'm saying?
This is like I didn't give Tanya rope as rope. I don't think.
I think
I just gave it a choke.
I don't know if I did for every section of it.
Dude,
I know by the end I was fucking over it.
I don't hand this shit out much.
But there was a decent amount of things that I think, even I want to say even High Rise, the first set of episodes, I don't think I gave it a rope. Cody, I don't even think you did.
I don't think I did either.
No,
And
I think
no.
you gave it a dope.
I think
Because of the punching dude.
the punching dude, yeah. The last episode, I'm like, this is where it's gonna take off.
Yeah.
Wrong.
It's like, we're doing it. It's dope.
Yeah.
Look at you now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't hand this out like candy. Like, when
No, we do.
This is...
get the Carfax.
I'm going to go check the tapes.
I would have the Carfax. I actually asked one of our members to do a Carfax of them, and they kind of just never
get the
did.
Carfax.
Kind of never did. Did they?
Get the Carfax. I don't.
Was it me?
No, it was Kyle.
Okay.
It was loose.
I was really scared that it was me.
It was me.
Thought you deleted the text chain.
I thought I deleted.
Oh God, that made me not want to get high ever again. I was like, I fucking just did a lot of bad stuff in a minute. I didn't even know what I did.
It's real fear, like, you know, when shit like that happens and everybody thinks that they did it.
Yeah.
It's not good. We're all idiots. We shouldn't be trusted with this kind of power.
No.
Yep.
All right. I mean, like,
Shout out
to shit being over.
Shout out.
Shout out to being over, dude. Shout out to
My Will to
Zusa.
Live.
Shout out diving.
Shout out
Hanging out
late
with your
night
friends,
Oh my God.
dude.
Shout out late
Shout
night
out
anime
Drinking
trap
with
house.
your friends, dude.
Shout out Grand Blue Dreaming, dude.
Shout out Grand Blue Dreaming, dude. Fuck this anime.
I miss.
I need to watch an episode of that just
That's
to
the-
clear my
that's the
fucking
thing.
sinuses, dude.
That's the thing.
Also,
Same
dude,
project.
negative shout out to the writer of this, dude. Fuck off. You
negative shout
suck.
out. Like,
Negative suck to that fucking idiot.
shout out to seeking mental health care. Shout out to that.
Yeah.
Definitely seek.
Shout out if you like this. I hate you.
Shout out if
So-
you like to seek help.
Seek help, dude.
That's it.